2, 1. Let's see.
Oh, Jesus, Sterling, I can't believe you just said that.
Well, he's allowed.
He's allowed to say it, yeah.
Okay. Nya.
Like,
Nya, 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 nya,
Everyone
nya,
quiet.
nya, 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 nya. There you go. That's all the nyas.
That was
2.
Yeah.
I was counting.
Let
Yes,
me
2.
throw my
Nya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much for the raid, Frankie. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And welcome in, Raiders. Sorry that this loading screen was a little long. I had to set some stuff up, but everything is set up now. Also, Sundamon is active, so if anyone says something, he will be reading.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
Did he read me? Mm-hmm.
Cinnamon.
Welcome in.
Are you
Welcome
sure it's
in.
good that
Caspian,
Cinnamon
welcome
is
in. Great
on?
Chef Bunny, welcome in. The general. Okay. Last session, I will say right now, last session, you guys finally saved the village after a really long battle.
A singular
I want to
one.
know how many rounds that
Singular
was.
encounter.
And with this, now you took a long rest, you leveled up, you're level 3. You can now take your time, look around the village, talk to NPCs, take a drink or two, just chill out a little bit. Oops, sorry. And I don't know, prepare for your adventure. Prepare for what is going on ahead. How many? Why do I still hear redeems? Hold on.
I think someone. I haven't seen redeems in chat.
I think it's all the nyas. Just it's just
Yeah, I
really
think just
slow.
the backlog
They're
of
just
yeah.
slowly feeding into my audio feed right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No
Okay.
worries.
I will not apologize.
Oh, should we
So-
introduce ourselves again?
Yeah, introduce yourselves again. Adventurers. From
Right?
Left or right, I assume.
Indeed,
Classic.
indeed.
Hello, I am Stormcrafter Geltran, Wizard VTuber. I play Friend Slop, From Slop, Rogue Slop, and Boomer Slop, right? But right now, I am actually playing as Kaven Ilshar, Great Fortune Teller. I am playing as a bard, human bard.
Bard the fortune teller.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically a bard of spirits.
Oh. Well, I guess I'm next. The name's ASP Caswell. I am the Metaverse Navigator and Odd Jobber Extraordinaire. I also play a variety, mostly retro. And today I'll be playing as Lucen Pinefield. And he is a sort of hunter, archer, would-be hero in the making. At least that's the plan.
All right. Hello, I am Jisha, your friendly rodent who steals fruit from your cupboard. And today I am playing Aranso, a Ladrin monk who is a keeper of nature and a bringer of justice, per se. And he delivers justice in very violent means.
Very impressive. Hello, everyone. My name is Rua Uaquilta, and I am Quarian Soft Heel Woodheel. The Soft Heel is sort of like a nickname. I am playing, or I am, a high elf scout rogue, as we've now gotten our subclasses. So yeah, he's somewhat dashing. Not really. He doesn't have very high charisma.
Not a
He's just a
dashing
rogue.
rogue? No.
I am I can dash. I can
do
bonus
dash,
action
okay,
dash.
you can do
yeah.
that. You can do physical dash. Okay, so you are a dashing rogue. It's all good.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
If it fits.
Okay.
Oh,
Break
Yeah,
it
that's
down.
good.
Surely.
I
Yeah.
apologize for... Sir, what is that 1 million point redeem? Don't worry about it. Continuing.
Wait, hold on, let's see.
That's scary.
Hold on.
wait. Eh,
Oh, not
you missed me. What? Oh. All right. Hi, hey, hello. It's me, your pal Sterling G. Brickman, Administrator Golem, head of LG Subscript Golem Works. But here today at the table, I'm once again taking on the role of one Garen Pinefield, brother to Lucen Pinefield. I'm the hammerman to look like Lucen's bow guy
Yeah.
stuff. I'm here to hit things.
He hits them very
Real
well.
hard.
And he's very good at hitting things, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he turned a guy into mist last session.
Oh yeah, that was great.
Yeah, we did tech and wall splats. You guys have no idea.
Also, Mr. Regos, didn't Seldar head over to Neverwinter?
Not yet. He's still here, in fact. He said he was going to head over to Neverwinter, but he stayed for the celebration. For the little feast you guys had in the inn. Let me also put the music on, actually.
I guess we should talk to him.
But
Sildar, you plan to take
we're going
the
straight
head over to Neverwinter, am I right?
Yes, you see Sildar in the morning. You wake up, you see Sildar with a burlap sack tied up around his waist. It's in it, you assume, from the color red on the bottom side, that it's the head of Yarno that you killed. Yarno Arwick.
if there's a bounty on that, we would like a share.
And
No,
my
yeah.
concern
I needed
wasn't
to speak to you guys about that. So I talked with the villagers, I talked with everybody, and within all of them, a lot of people decided to pitch in for a reward for you guys.
Oh?
Yo.
So I would like to offer you guys, he hands you a fairly big bag of gold.
Oh. Quarian will step forward and take it and go, wow, I'm almost not strong enough to hold this.
And if you check the bag of gold,
Which I
it's
do.
going to be, give me a second. So there is, okay, Sildar says, from me, I pitched in about 200 gold.
Are you sure you're able to spare that much?
Yeah, I am. I have some savings.
I didn't know.
I'll let you guys have that much. And obviously, you helped the village so much. I've heard the stories of everything that happened here. There was from the miners as well. We gathered around 80 gold.
Very nice.
Wow.
The miners in town, all the workers.
That's a very fine assortment of money.
That'll go away. That'll go a long way. That's
And
about 56 gold
proprietress
each.
Of, I believe, the Lion Shield coaster also pitched in a load of it. A little thank you. She says that it's the money that she refused to give those bastards, apparently. I'm quoting her.
She does seem like quite the fiery woman.
It's 20 gold from her, so a total of 300 gold in that bag, I believe.
60 to all of us.
I think we should
use
that gold for expenses out to cover all of us. I do believe we need to purchase the cart and other things.
Could probably. Yeah.
But Sildar, I have a question.
Yes?
Yarno was sent here on behalf of Neverwinter, am I correct?
Yes, he was part of the Lord's Alliance. It's a group I'm part of. And I deeply apologize for the actions that he took here. I take responsibility for that, and we really need to screen our
lords
better. Yes. Oh, Digby, thank you so much for the raid.
Oh, hello, Digby.
Hi, Digby.
Digby.
Oh, thank you so much, Digby. Welcome in. We're getting ready to do some RP right now. Welcome, Raiders. So these we have Sildar right here. Sildar Hallwinter, I believe is his name. Yeah, Hallwinter. Talking with the party. He is a knight from Neverwinter, part of the Lord's Alliance, a faction of people attempting to bring law to all the parts, all the areas of the Sword Coast. And in fact, Sailor says, the Lord's Alliance needs more people, like you, Ironsol. I saw how you spoke up. I saw how you took leadership around this place. Ironsol, would you be interested in joining the Lord's Alliance?
Well, after this adventure is done, I thought I was just going to retire into the forest again. After helping out the village, I guess, but my plan was to retire. But Sildar, I do have a question. Wouldn't it be dangerous to bring Yarno's head to Lord's Alliance? What if the corruption runs deeper than that? What if, well, your leadership knew about what Yarno was doing here?
I surely hope not. I did hear Yarno refuse to speak his name, and only was referred to as Glassstaff around the place, wasn't he? I think he was trying to hide his deeds here, because he knew the Lord's Alliance wouldn't allow him to do what he's been doing. But you make a good point, and I will investigate if there's any sort of corruption around the place.
It must have been going on for quite some time, considering how, well, maybe he was just powerful, but considering how much they respected him and took his command.
He did have quite a few individuals under his thumb.
Yeah, a lot more than I expected.
Yes, I suspect he had the Red
Backing?
Runs, this gang backing him since a while back before he became the constable of this town.
Most definitely.
Yeah,
he brought his own kind of law here, but
we entrusted him with this town, believing him to be a man of law, but that was a mistake. He was a man of lawlessness instead, not a man of law.
Well, if you're going to return that head and speak to Lord's Alliance, I would recommend you be careful. I will consider your offer after my duties here are done. I guess I'll meet you in Neverwinter if we ever meet again.
Very well. Then, with that, I will take my leave. If I see you in Neverwinter, Arensal, remember, I am willing to offer you the rank of Crown in the Lord's Alliance.
Wow.
Sounds fancy.
Well, maybe I'll be happy to accept.
You look quite dashing in a cloak. I assume he gets a cloak. He's not just called a cloak.
He will get a cloak. Of course.
Ah, see, you will look dashing.
Yeah, thank you for the raid again, Digby. Have a good one. And can you pull points for the Trask?
No, not the village.
Hey, it would be funny.
It wouldn't.
Okay, I'll change it up a little bit. Hold on.
Oh no.
Honestly, even for $1 million, I don't think there'd be enough people to have.
Truly try to terrify us.
How do you make a redeem be able to be crowdsourced?
It's a challenge, community challenge.
Yeah.
Community challenge. I see.
I think we can do that after stream, if anything. We can figure that out.
Yeah, maybe after next stream as well.
Yeah, we can. That is a concern for later, to be honest.
You know, I think we should finish the campaign and then...
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, it can be like a super boss fight post-game.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think we have... I think I have enough time to do it right now, actually. I finished it. There it is. Community challenge.
Oh.
No!
If you guys want to, add on to the community challenge. Is it there?
It'll have to update. You gotta give some chance to update.
Okay, it'll take some time, but it'll be there.
Chat, don't update. Don't refresh your chat. Don't worry. Oh, it's there.
Summon Kaiju. I don't know if it has. I assume it just stays there forever. Like it doesn't have a time.
It takes some time. It has a timer, I think.
Oh, it has 30 days. Okay.
Yeah.
It's also got 2K in it already. Someone instantly dumped their money in there.
Regulus is gonna start committing fraud.
It was Ramnor. It was Ramnor who put his points in there. I
doubt there's enough
of course it's him.
time for
Probably
people
not.
to
No,
gather 999,000 points. But in the case you guys do that. Oh, thanks so much for the follow, Corpus the Apothecary. In case you do that, well, there's gonna be a little hee ha ha,
A little goof. A little bit of goof.
Yes.
A little silly, if you will.
Ramnor earns another entry in the Book of Grudges.
That's true.
I did not know you were a dwarf.
We all have a little bit of dwarf in us at times.
Okay. So you were at the tavern. There's a lot of people around the place. There's a lot of there's some children
Safe
walking
travels,
around,
Sildar.
people,
Sil-
workers.
Is
Yes?
Sildar still here? I want to talk to him first about
Oh,
something as well.
Sildar's getting ready to leave, but you can still talk to him.
Sildar, before you leave, I
Yes?
was wondering. We found this book, the old Dwarven tome on something called the Lost Mines of Phandelver. Is that perhaps something, Gurdon was looking for?
I don't know. But it might be. He never actually told me where he was going for. I was meant to guard him until there, but he didn't explain to me where he was going. Gordon's a trusted friend of mine, so I believe he wouldn't be doing anything unscrupulous, but... I
see.
Judging by his usual business, his knowledge of stone, and his research that he's been doing into like historical tomes, I think you might be onto something there.
Because we still haven't found him, of course, and him being at Crackmore Castle is a bit of an issue.
Yes, it's a
For
very
us.
big issue.
So I was just wondering if you knew anything about it. Make the second half of our job a little easier.
No, unfortunately, I don't know much about this cave or mine.
And what about his brother? Do you know anything about his brothers? Anything?
No, about his brothers, no. I believe they went ahead of him to reach their point of meeting first, but nothing else.
I guess we can find them later.
I see. Thank you, though. Thank you. Thank you for the gold. It'll go to good use.
Very well. And if you guys have any questions, I'll answer them before I leave.
I think we should be fine for now.
Safe travels, Sildar.
Aye, Privy, be careful.
Same to you. And Sildar.
Watch out for goblins.
Okay.
Alright, you guys want to eat breakfast here before you go?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Soft Heel, can I get that pearl off you?
How much?
Oh my
It's not for buying anything. It is for a spell. That'll benefit all of us.
No, of course.
I shake
If
my
it
head
can
at
help
him a
us,
little.
then that's great.
Woodhill, I also have a question for you.
I'm also gonna spend the breakfast casting identify on the staff.
You could have tuned. I guess you want to be careful.
Okay.
It's easier.
Woodhill, you are from Neverwinter, correct?
Around those parts.
What do you know about
Well,
the
no, sorry, wait, hang on. I would have said that I was from an elven city, but I don't know much about the D&D.
Oh, it's fine. If you want to make yourself part of an elven city, you can do that. We can be big with things right now.
I spent some time there, enough to know the lay of the land at least.
What do you know about the Lord's Alliance?
What would I know about the Lord's Alliance?
Roll me a history check.
Okay, let me get my character sheet. I love that, like, if I don't actually know something, I can just ask the DM.
True.
Well, your character knows it.
Mm-hmm. History. So I guess I wouldn't have advantage on this, would I?
No, just roll.
Okay, history data.
Okay, that's an
Hey!
18.
Oh, look at that.
You know that the Lord's Alliance are a group of individuals that are sort of attempting to keep the peace around, or rather, they exemplify a desire for the security of civilization through action, right? They go around places, historically, to sort of impose, law and order, help people maintain peace. Like, for example, Yarno would have been somebody who would set up a constable here, right? A peacekeep to help around town under the order of the mayor to maintain the law. Instead, he brought in the Red Brands and started just threatening people for money.
So yeah, went very much against their their thing. Okay, yeah, I guess I'll explain that to Aaron Sol.
Such organization wants me as part of their members. Never been
Who knows?
much of a protector, but I guess things have recently changed quite a lot.
Who knows? You may, maybe you'll find your calling there, but he could be just trying to boost up their ranks after a little bit of concern.
I guess he did lose a member.
But it was a good member to lose.
Indeed. Actually, speaking of that, you have had your fair share of life in the undergrounds, per se. I
What gave you
assume
that idea? Yes, I have. I don't exactly have the cleanest record.
Yarno was an influential figure in, I guess, these sorts of affairs, no? You seem to have a history of him.
Yes. I give you a quick explanation. I used to be a bit of a smuggler, so I would, from time to time, deal with individuals. I didn't know Glassstaff personally, but I knew of him, and I've heard stories, not good ones. He deserved what he got, whatever the hell. And he'll kind of whisper this, whatever the hell Caven did to him. Did you see that? He sucked something out of him. Geltard, shut the fuck up. Geltard, take your kindergarten ass and sit down and listen.
Yeah, mute yourself.
I'm just trying to.
I do not want to really concern myself
He
with
drew something out of him into that lantern as his.
It was definitely not a natural thing, but
No, nothing about that man is natural.
if it was someone worthy of, I guess, compassion or morality, I would have frowned upon it, but Yarno, he deserves whatever fate he got.
Absolutely. Just, I thought he was some happy-go-lucky little fortune teller spinning his yarns, but clearly there's a little bit more to him.
But back on Yarno.
Yes.
Was there any other key figures in his, organization? Or did he work under anyone, or was there any other big players, per se?
From what I know, the Red Brands were not a small gang, but not a very large one. To be honest, we've probably taken out the majority of them. We know there's one left at least. They could be possibly running out of jobs, but no, they weren't a massive syndicate by any means.
Speaking of, the burned one, he kind of made it far. I assume he must have sought help. And
I assume so.
The only place that we know about that could, deliver anything of that would be the elf priestess.
Mm-hmm. I had the same thought.
Maybe we should investigate and ask her, and if we can, ask him some questions.
He may know something, at least.
All right. As you're talking, a barmaid approaches you. You recognize her as the same barmaid, or the same woman who you found captured at the Red Run hideout.
The mother?
No, it's the other girl. It's
Myrna?
the girl who was not part of that family. You see a blonde woman approaching you and she says, "Hello there." She's dressed in now a barmaid outfit. Are you gonna order anything?
Hello. You look much better now that you're out of that cell.
Yeah, much definitely thanks to you guys, by the way.
Of course. I do apologize for
Elsa.
leaving you all there.
If you guys have anything you need, please tell me. I
All right,
can give you the
what are-
secret menu as well.
The secret menu.
Yes, of course.
What would
Well,
be
I
on such a
yeah,
menu?
I want to know.
Well, here's the deal. We have, usually for just our normal food, we have chicken and a little bit of pork, but I do think he has a couple of steaks in the back that we can give you guys.
Ooh.
A couple of
Does that sound
beef
good to all of
steaks.
you?
He's
That
also hiding the
sounds-
good, the fine alcohol.
I love steaks.
If we may so ask, then certainly. I think a round of steaks and your finest alcohol or ale or what have you for all 5 of us.
Very well.
We certainly need it.
It would be nice after quite the
need to-
fight.
I need to
Also-
cure this hangover a little bit.
Have you guys talked much around the village? People?
Not we have
Not
we've never
really.
Had a chance.
We had
Yeah, we sort of got immediately
Well,
thrown into the jail cell.
Yeah, while exploring, that is how we ended up, well, in the situation we found ourselves in.
I see. And you're adventurers, right?
Indeed.
Yes, I guess
see-
that's what we are.
I think you guys should go around talking to people. A lot of people love adventures here and would love to talk with you, especially after what you did yesterday. A lot of people want to have chats with you, learn about you. If you guys are willing to tell them about yourselves.
Alright, well, we still have some loose ends to tie up. Actually, another question, if I may. How many healers or people proficient in, well, medicine or around here?
Oh, well, there's, let me think. There's Sister Garel, the one who oversees the Shrine of Luck. I think she's pretty good on when it comes to, like, apothecary stuff. Though, she's been looking more and more exhausted and wounded recently. I don't know why. She's been leaving town, I think. I hear from, like,
Really?
North the old farmer that he often sees her, passing through his farm on the way out of town. So she must be going somewhere.
Curious.
Certainly.
Maybe that'd be the only healer in town.
Yeah, I think she's the only one who's like recently proficient at any kind of healing. She's got some potions, I think, some like ointments. I don't know. Maybe Darren, the orchid keeper, knows something. He's a former adventurer, you see.
Alright, where did we find him?
Oh, the
The
orchard.
innkeeper.
Yeah, the
Oh, sorry.
orchard would be west, right outside the walls. There's a little orchard over there. You'll see those trees like outside the walls. You won't miss them. There's a bunch of like
Hi.
apples over there. That's how we get our cider for the alcohol.
Guys, I don't know. I'm scared about going near trees.
An
I
elf.
think we'll be fine. The trees,
Fresh trees.
plenty of cover. Some shade would be nice after an exhausting day.
Mhm.
And some of the trees do have kind
No,
of
is that
weird
okay?
faces.
Yeah.
I feel like
there's
you guys are just saying
watching
things.
us. But no, thank you very much for that information. Well, we'll
No
probably
problem.
pop
Anything
over to
else?
the apothecary. Well, get us that steak and mead, and Quarian will give her a gold coin.
I'll throw
I
a
would
gold
have
as
that
well.
I think we can just
Alright.
throw it from the pouch we just got. We can 4 or 5 gold.
Yeah,
Yeah, that seems good.
All right.
instantly reinvesting it back into the village. That seems like a good idea.
You toss her.
Then we
a gold.
get 59 gold each.
All right. And she says, "Thank you very much," and she heads over to the kitchen. All right.
What other business do we have? That's the burned man. We should talk about the invisibility potion in the basement. I guess I could try my
Yes.
hand at it. And
That's
I didn't
the
want
best. Do
I didn't
watch
want
out
to
for
take
the-
the bodies out from the basement and let them return to nature. If
That's a
any
good
of you could
idea.
have helped me.
Well,
And I mean,
that
it would start rotting and could spread disease among the village.
I'm
that's
not
if you
exactly the
get them-
strongest.
We could
That's
just,
also if you could get them from the creature that was in the chasm.
Should we deal with it? I
feel
do
like we
fear that
should.
after he eats the bodies, then he might start trying his luck on the villagers and start prowling at night. They're opportunistic little bastards, so who's to say?
I'll help once I've dealt with the staff. Regulus, how far through the identify ritual am I?
It is 10 minutes, right?
Yeah, 10-minute ritual.
Identify.
It just lets me know everything.
Yeah,
I basically
so-
just know everything about the staff.
So by the
Hidden
time
and non-hidden.
the barmaid comes back with the steaks and the drinks, you are able to identify the staff. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see.
I've got it called the glass staff, but I think I'll learn its name now.
Okay, here it is. Let me show you.
Ooh, I get a printout.
You've obtained the Staff of
moly.
Defense. The slender, hollow staff is made of a glass, yet is as strong as oak. It weighs 3 pounds, and you must be attuned to the staff to gain its benefits and cast its spells. While holding the staff, you have +1 bonus to your armor class. The staff has 10 charges, which are used to fuel the spells within it. With the staff in hand, you can use your action to cast one of the following spells from the staff if the spell is on your class's spells list. Mage Armor or Shield. No components required. It also regains 1d6 plus 4 expended charges on each day at dawn. If you expend the staff's last charge, roll a 1 d20.
Damn, that's a sick
The
staff.
staff shatters and is destroyed.
That's neat.
Okay.
So
That's-
I
Damn. So
believe
okay.
only
Self-fueling.
you will
Awesome.
be able to use it.
It's a staff, which is technically a quarterstaff.
Only you will be able to use the charges, is what I mean.
Only I'd be able to use the charges. Okay.
Because
So you
the
need to be
spells
proficient
need to be on
spellcasting.
your class's spell list.
Mm-hmm.
They aren't on my class's spell list.
Mage Armor?
No, shield isn't.
Shield is
Also,
okay,
I
you
got
wouldn't be able to
your
use
hammer.
shield, but you will be able to use Mage Armor.
Mm,
Oh, actually, no,
Okay.
it's not on the Bard spell list either. My bad. No,
Nope, they're not on the
no
Bard
one can
spell
use
list.
Oh.
those. So,
So it's just
Okay.
a +1 to armor class then.
Just
That's,
a +1
that's
to
unfortunate. It's just
Hmm.
no,
I guess
Oh,
plus one to
you're-
armor. Okay.
Is that how the item works? You have to
Is that
be
how it works?
on your
Yeah.
class's spell list. Yeah, I
class's
see
spell
that.
list.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, only
Use your.
No,
I don't see
nobody-
anything about I don't see anything about the spell list thing. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah.
Yeah,
If the spells are only called spell list. Yeah. Okay, I see it now.
that's unfortunate.
Oh well.
But hey, +1 to AC.
Mm-hmm.
+1 to AC.
Honestly, it might be worth giving to the monk.
The monk could take it and use it as a plain staff. That's like a quarterstaff.
As a quarterstaff that gives him +1 AC.
You kind of just wanted to commit to the completely unarmored and
That's
you know,
fair. Yeah.
punching style, so not
Yeah,
really.
anyone
Alright.
anyone
That's
who can equip it can have that +1 bonus to armor class on after
Okay.
entering into it.
Okay,
Okay.
Kevin, how difficult is it for you to be hit?
It's quite easy actually. I'm not the best at dodging.
I think you should take it.
Okay, I'll
I'm not
take
very
it.
proficient at weapons. I always
Okay,
learn
can
to hit
I-
with fist.
Alright, I'll add staff defense to my inventories.
Nice.
Staff.
Shame you won't be able to do the shield or anything like that. That could
would
have been
been
really handy.
so useful. That would have been so
Yeah.
useful.
Do you get as a bard? Do you get like spells from our classes?
Yes, but those are at high levels.
Okay. Well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, funny. Yeah, the fucked up thing about this is the staff of defense was making his AC 20
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
with the
Thank
shields and everything.
God we
and you
we had
guys
him.
all rolled above a 20.
Sorcerer level.
Yeah,
But-
I'm surprised. I thought that like one of you would have gone something like Arcane Trickster or
Mm.
like Eldritch Knight.
Let me check some because
Oh.
I might be able to make use of its
Damn.
spells later.
Just dams. Me and Sterling. We just got called out.
Damn.
Yeah,
So you ended up
unfortunate.
not choosing Rune Knight. You did something else.
Sterling went with Rune Knight, which
Sterling
is
went
the
Rune Knight,
get
which- yeah, they
big
don't get
knight.
spells,
That's
but they do get abilities, which are
they
spell
get the ability to go. They get basically a pseudo rage, which is really good.
We're all decent in here. Hope there are no handsome naked men in the stream. Haha. No naked men. The one closest to naked is the monk Eladrin right now.
I'm still fully clothed.
It's a
Yeah,
loincloth.
but I think you would only have like one layer compared to the rest.
It's just normal clothing, not
Yeah, just
armor.
normal clothes. Yeah, no armor. Most fun fighter is Battlemaster. True.
Well, on the topic of the priestess, while I was buying merchandise from her, I did notice something. Under her garb, she was wearing some sort of armor. I didn't want to pry. I assumed she had something to do with the red ring thread here. So, but now she's been sneaking out at night. Maybe there's more to this than initially expected.
She is an apothecary. She could be just going into the forest just to play her side, I suppose. Just collecting
That
things.
is possible.
But to do so,
I think we
to
should
make her
pry
so
too
tired.
much.
Oh, also, Caben, did you read the book?
Not yet. I haven't read the book yet.
Yeah,
We
we
were
would've been
drinking
drunk.
last night.
Yeah.
You were
Yeah.
drinking, that's true.
If Caven went up to go
Wasted.
read a book, we would have made fun of him.
No, I
Okay.
was drinking. I drank you. I drank both of you under the table.
No, me and Arsenal drank each
I
other.
got the nat 20 on that drinking
Yeah,
contest.
we were drunk. We were drunk by that time. We were unconscious by that time. We don't even know that.
Yeah.
It's like
That's
when
right
Sterling
now.
does when
I helped.
when.
I had to help you guys up the stairs.
Also, why is Sildar still here?
Oh, still learn? No, I only kept you stuck in around. He left.
He's gone. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, we need to replace Lucian with the new one.
Oh, also forgot. You have a stag around you as well.
Yay!
Oh, stag
There's
is
a
on
big
Yippee!
wolf
Stag.
just laying down under the table.
I would have brought him up to the bed and hugged him and fallen asleep. If he would allow me, he might
chunk of the steak and give it to Stag.
based. I was
He
about to do
chomps
the
down.
same.
You hear his teeth
Yeah.
click on the
No.
on the steak. Pretty loudly.
Who's a good boy, Stag? Who's a good boy? Good boy.
Our furry companion. Luckily, he didn't get, drawn into our little conflict there. But
Mhm.
once
Just
we
hanging out with
finish-
Silda.
Once we
Have
finish
you had a good time?
breakfast, I think we should go to the priestess's place
Absolutely.
and see if the burned man is there.
All right. You finish breakfast. Anyone else you want to talk to in this tavern? There's still a couple people around. There's like the miners. You see the family that you rescued the other day. Let me see. There's a couple women just sitting around gossiping as well.
Oh man, that's a lot of people. to
Tavern
talk to.
keep around.
The tavern keep, yes, the tavern keep is around. You see him on the other side of the desk of the like bar, as well as his wife.
Greetings, Tavern Keep. I have a question.
Yes.
Were there two dwarves in this town recently?
Two dwarves. Let me think. Yeah, they did come by. I did hear they came by, but they didn't really stay in this inn. They only came in for a drink or two, then left quickly.
Did you hear them say anything?
No, I didn't really pry into their business. They did seem to be talking about work, of some kind. They appear to be miners.
Well, thank you for that information.
And thank you for the steaks. Very nice.
Yeah, I let Elsa give you the secret menu. You guys deserve it, I think.
Thank you.
So check out.
Sorry, I kind of just
Go
lean
ahead.
into the innkeeper. By the way, I think you should give Elsa. Maybe she'd like to work to try and get her mind off of it, but it would be good to give her some time to herself.
Yeah, I did tell her she could take some time to herself, but she showed up like it was nothing in the morning. So
I suppose barmaids are quite strong-minded.
Some people prefer to work to get their mind off of other things. I don't think we should judge on how people decide to,
mhm.
cope
Yeah,
with
Elsa
what they
comes
saw.
over and says, "Yeah, so where are you going after this? Adventurous?"
Well, after we leave the village, we have to head to a friend to ask for some information.
I
But
see.
We might spend another night in this village, depending on when we can depart. But we'll most likely leave by the evening.
Oh, and where are you going?
We don't know yet.
We're heading to Cragstag Castle, I believe. It was the location it was called. We have to ask the friend if he actually knows where it is.
Oh,
I'd like to watch her face when this is asked. Is there any glimmer of recognition?
roll insight.
Oh,
Nah, she's got no clue what you're talking about. Either way, you can see like her empty eyes, just like no clue.
okay.
She just hears Croc's talk, and so she's like, ah, okay, cool.
just nodding her head. Gotcha.
Yeah.
No, I was just getting a little bit like, really prying.
Has there been any other rumors of things happening in the village that we should or possibly could take care of?
Let me think. Well, no. Oh, right, I forgot. The townmaster, the mayor, was looking for some adventurers. Apparently there were orc raiders seen at the east end of the Trevor Trail. He was looking for someone to run them off. I think he put up a reward for that.
Well, I assume the mayor's reputation has been quite soured recently.
No, obviously, he never got anyone to deal with the orc raiders. He was just, standing around while the Redrins, stepped on everybody.
Did the thing. Yes.
Would you say he's a foul man or just a coward?
A little bit of a spineless guy. He was born here, apparently. He's been living here for a while. He's, like, pretty old. An old guy. Yeah. I just think he's too much of a coward to stand up to them.
Is there any rumors of, the villagers electing a new mayor or choosing one?
I think people asked Sildar to step up, but he refused. I did hear the owner of the Miners Exchange. What's her name again? Oh yeah, Halia. Halia was trying to gather some opinions from the miners to see if she could step up as the mayor. But I think a lot of the other villagers, like the locals that are not miners, kind of were against it.
Mm-hmm. They already are quite a strong faction, I imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Being one of my main job bonus.
Yeah, right now I think it's like miners versus the farmers. I think the farmers were asking Ethermath, the orchard keeper, to be the mayor.
The which, sorry?
The orchard keeper.
Oh, the orchard. Oh yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he's a retired adventurer. He's also half elf, so he's pretty old and apparently pretty experienced.
Darren?
Yeah,
I don't really want to
Ethermath.
influence your guys' politics. I think it's not for us to decide who gets to become mayor.
Things
Certainly,
probably will
although-
change once this town becomes more of a mining town.
Did you know anything about, expansion in the mining industry?
No, you might have more luck asking around the miner exchange for that.
Aye, will do.
Thank you.
Are you guys interested in mining?
Well,
Our companion was.
yeah, the reason we actually ended up here was because our friend wanted us to send some mining equipment this village's way.
Your friend? He was a miner.
He was more of a businessman. I think he was trying to contract the miners. From my understanding, at least. He didn't really give us the details of his business ventures. It wasn't really our right to know either.
Didn't even give you a map or anything of where he was going?
I think he had that himself.
He did have the map, but
To be fair, he only asked us
unfortunately-
to deliver some things, so
Yeah, we were to deliver some things to him. We were meant to meet him here and deliver the things that way. And he was meant to take it from there, or maybe even we would have gone along. But unfortunately, on the way here, he had a bit of an unfortunate turn of events. Goblins got him.
We don't know where he is since.
Well, we have an idea of where he is, but we don't know where that is.
Oh, by the way, this barmaid has a token that I forgot to place.
Roll initiative.
No. It's not that. Come on. You think I'd do that?
A false Hydra. Oh no.
A Rakshasa.
But no, it was that. Well, this token was going to be a guest, but unfortunately they were sick. So I'm just gonna show the token anyways, just for the bit.
Oh.
No, I recognize those eyes. Hold on, that's a peculiar changeling.
Suspicious. Very elfish ears, I have to say.
Suspiciously shaped changeling.
Yeah, unfortunately they were too sick. Also, I had them on call, on wait, like 2 sessions in a row. Thinking you guys were gonna make it to town and go to the inn.
Sorry.
In one of them, Sterling unfortunately had to leave early, and the second one, you guys skipped over the inn and went immediately to.
We still had daylight.
Dungeon.
What?
Yeah, we still had daylight. We could have explored a bit.
Okay.
Instantly get grabbed by the fucking
Red Ran.
goons. By the goons.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it was set so that if you were to head to the manor, you would have gotten through the Sleeping Giant, that little city tavern, and gotten involved with the residents. Anyway, yeah, this lady, this barmaid, just chats you up, is friendly with you, and if you guys wish to, you can continue on. What do you do now?
Guess we should talk to your family and ask them if they're alright. Guess I'll just approach the family we rescued.
Alright. You approach the woman. You see the woman with her children sitting around the table. Oh, contributed to the kaiju. Thank you, Haruin, for contributing. And also for hydration. Everyone take a drink.
Take a sip.
Oh, thank you, Haru. Oh no, my tea's cold.
Cheers! I'll drink it.
I'm out of drink now. It's over.
Cheers.
Oh yeah, also the food was gonna be 1 gold for each.
I think we gave her 5 gold.
Give her 5 gold? Okay, that's fine.
That was a tip.
No, we would have 1 gold each.
Yeah, 1 gold each.
I'll pay it.
I paid it already.
No, I think we paid from the gold sack we got of 300 gold.
Yeah,
No,
but if we split the gold sack up, it's like 60 gold each.
Well, I was doing that as a tip, basically, to her. So it would go if we want to pay all 10 gold from the sack.
No, it's fine. I'm gonna pay my share.
10 gold.
Nah, I'm just gonna remove 10 gold from the sack. We paid with the sack.
Yeah, so that would be 58 gold instead of the 59.
So we are using it as like a party sack then?
The party sack? Don't say it like that.
Yeah,
Oh, no, I guess.
I think we should use it as a party sack for now, since
Party
we have
funds?
Yeah, the party funds for the cart and our stuff.
Yeah, sounds good.
That's fine by me. So I'm gonna undo
Okay.
the 60.
And
So approach your family. How do you fare?
Wait, did we split the gold or did we like keep it in the sack?
We're keeping in the sack.
Yeah,
Okay.
party
yeah,
funds.
you see this woman around middle age, a little older than Lucin and Garen, with her kids, teenage daughter and a teenage son. The son being younger. She looks up at you and says, "Oh, it's you. How are you, adventurers?"
We're doing quite alright. I wanted to ask you how you are faring.
Oh, well, I don't know what I'm gonna do now that my husband's dead.
Oh.
I think I'll have to find a way to I don't know. We don't have many savings. The Redmans took everything as well. I don't know
What of your
how
house?
we're gonna do with
Was
money.
it destroyed? Or
So, I'll explain to you what happened. It was like 4 days ago.
flashback time?
The Redrens, they came to to our house. They went up to my husband. He's a woodcarver, you see. He stood up to the Redrens that day. When they came into his shop, they were leering at me, looking at me with filthy eyes.
Hmm.
Some insults were thrown around and things got heated up. They escalated and eventually they murdered him in cold blood right in front of everyone. They took us and the house was burned down to the ground.
I see.
I'm sorry.
I think...
Do you have any other family in the area by chance?
No, I lost my family in the Thunder... in the accident in Thunder Tree.
In the Thunder Tree incident.
Yeah.
Tree incident.
The only family I have right now are my children.
I turn to my party, and in Elvish, I think we have some funds we could spare.
Absolutely.
It might be a while, and, well, they're kind of deprived of everything.
Jeez, guy, you're gonna have to keep updating that that gold sack.
What's the situation in Thunder Tree right now? Is it they're trying reconstruction at the moment?
It's ruined. It's complete ruins. There's nothing
Completely in
going.
ruins.
There's nobody
They
living
want to
there.
bring it back, but it's gonna be a while.
Oh.
Wait, what about talking to the mayor? The mayor is responsible for this.
Okay, you want to hold him
That
responsible?
is true.
That's true. Yeah.
You're right.
A house for this lady.
Okay.
Like, come on.
You want to go talk to the mayor?
Yeah.
And we're not taking no for an answer.
All right.
Also, I think we should. I take 50 gold from the sack we have been given and hand it to the woman.
Mhm.
We'll try to find
This
get
is a
the mayor.
loan. 100% interest per
Hello.
month.
With you, if you continue, I will play you.
That was out of character.
Just a little hee hee ha ha.
Here's 50 gold. We'll try to
We're
talk to the
gonna-
mayor and see if we can find you a
Get some living
house.
arrangements. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
well,
We'll try.
if we can't find anything, after all this is done, I'll come back here and well,
Should
I
we
am
just take it
pretty
with us?
comfortable.
You see
We have
her
to show that
well up
guy
in
that
tears.
2 kids.
And she's like, "Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you."
Don't worry about it. You'll need to thank us.
Okay. What do you do then?
I think we have to go to the mayor and have a discussion.
Mhm.
All right.
Actually, before that, we should talk to the miners first.
That's a good
the
idea.
miner's sitting at the thing. Yeah.
There's a group of miners. Yes.
All right.
I'm gonna.
Oh my God, there's so many people to
before we
talk
do that, Can I go make a drink real quick? Because I ran out of drink and I'm going to need to hydrate.
Okay, I'm gonna
Okay.
run ads then.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Oh,
take a
yes,
little
good
break.
Come
here.
close to. Come close to it anyway.
Yeah.
Little ad break. See you guys in a bit.
See you guys.
I'll be right back.
place of a house.
Oops, I forgot to mute my mic. Okay. Switching over back to hot mic in a little bit. Is still AFK.
We have to deal with as well.
Don't, hold on. Okay. The hot mic in...
Oh.
We're good. Okay. Now you can talk and like chat is hearing. I'm sorry.
No, wait, no.
Like, the what situation, Jisha? I don't...
We are hot mic right now, yeah.
Yes.
I can see us. Okay, good. I was making sure. I was confused.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
live.
so-
We're live. Hi, chat.
Yeah,
Hi,
from the
chat.
tavern keep, we learned that the mayor needs orc situation resolved, right?
The
So-
orcs.
So maybe
It could be dangerous.
we could, if we
Orcs
deal
could
with
be
that, we could, somehow instead of getting a reward for that, we could just do that in exchange for getting a house for the mother and her
Bullying
children.
him,
Here's the
bullying him
thing.
doesn't work.
We don't owe this guy anything. He caused this. The mayor
That's
is
true.
responsible. He should arrange a living situation for this lady. This is not a reward thing. This is something he needs to do as
Well,
the
listen-
owner of this town.
Luke, I think you should take initiative when we speak to the mayor then.
Yeah, bully the shit out of this guy.
Ooh, I'm gonna...
Yeah, I got your back, bro.
You got guidance for that as well.
All right, you guys want to head over right
Beast.
now? Stomp over to the major's place.
Wait, we should talk to the miners first.
Miners, yeah.
Okay, miners,
We
okay.
chat to the miners.
Hmm.
You can go up to the miners then. What do you ask them?
Wait, where did the lady? What did she do for tonight? Where'd she sleep?
Right in
Oh.
the tavern.
In the tavern.
Tavern,
tavern?
maybe.
They'll
Or, like, on the
let
ta-
her stay there.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Right, well, I approach the miners and introduce myself. Hello, I'm Aaron Sol. I have a question for you.
A group of
That's-
halflings turns to you. Yeah.
Have you seen two dwarves in this town recently?
Dwarves. No, we ain't seen any dwarves here.
Ah, well, that's unfortunate. Were any of you expecting a shipment coming from Neverwinter for mining supplies?
No.
Interesting. Well, guess that'll be all my questions, unless my friends have any more.
I don't have anything for them, unfortunately.
Have they not been
Alright.
contracted to do any sort of work recently? Something that's upcoming?
Hi.
Do you ask them that?
I'll let you guys ask them.
Do you guys have any contracts recently for any work around these parts? Or are you guys?
Sick.
The
Going to
way
be
things
open
work
soon?
around here, we go into the mines, we get as much ore as we can, and we trade that in at the miners' exchange over at Halias.
I see. There
Is
was
there
no
any-
talk of something new coming along?
No big
No
new job.
mines or yeah.
No, nothing that we know about.
Regulus, or is there anything they're trying to omit in this conversation?
They're trying to what?
Is there any? Are they omitting any information in this?
Wait,
that
maybe
would
they
know?
don't know.
Roll
What about the
insight.
lady? Her name Haldia?
Halia.
Haldia, isn't
Yeah.
she the person that's in charge of these?
Yeah, no, they just seem to not know what you're like anything in particular that you're talking about. They're responding just like direct and blunt.
Alright,
Ask if
well,
Haldia's
Okay.
around.
Do you know where Halia might be?
Halia, well, she has her house over at south area of the town. You could also probably find her at the Manners Exchange.
And where's the miners' exchange, if I may ask?
You'll see the signpost. Just like walk down south of this place. It's past the lounge
Aye.
coaster.
Aye, will do. Thank you very much, gentlemen.
Hmm.
All right. Well, Lucian, I feel like you have a lot of words to exchange with the mayor. I guess we should head there now.
It's on the way anyway.
Might as well.
Alright.
Yeah.
So we say
Oh,
maybe
before
the
we-
mayor
before-
or the priestess.
Just before we head out to the thing, I asked my mates, does the name Phandelver ring any bells?
Phandelver. Oh, I think I used to hear about that. Hold on. I think my like grandpa used to tell me about like a story about this like lost mine. I think it was a Dwarven mine. Right.
I see. What did he say about it? Is there any like? It sounds like a really almost like a legend, right?
Yeah, it's like legend or something like that.
Do you remember any details of it? Of the story your grandfather used to tell?
No, the story was very vague in the first place. It's from like
Legends usually
centuries ago.
I see.
I might know someone who was there.
Was it a dwarf-only mine?
It was so. The way it went is that many centuries ago, like half a millennia ago or something, this place, this village used to be like a dwarven village, and the dwarves had this like massive forge for something. I don't know, but eventually they got invaded by orcs and had to abandon the mine.
Huh.
Those dwarves couldn't handle a couple of orcs.
I don't know if you've
Maybe
ever
it
seen
was
an
a lot
orc,
more
my
than a
guy,
couple.
but I couldn't take an orc.
Of course. That's what we're for.
I know a girl who
Maybe.
could take 5 orcs. They all
That's pretty good.
Brother.
Quarian is like actually like caught off guard by the joke, and it's like
Well, I think we have other business to attend to. Very well, gentlemen.
Good drinking.
Yeah, cheers to ya. And they like raise their cups.
Cheers.
All right.
All right. I feel like
Okay, mayor's
Lucian's a little
house,
bit fired up for the mayor. Let's let him
The
loose.
mayor's house.
All right, I'm gonna give Lucian both a guidance and a bardic inspiration for this. Actually,
All right.
What does guidance do?
you get a 1d4 to your roll. You get to choose after you see it, by the way, so you don't have to add it
Oh,
instantly.
that's cool.
And that, it's basically a bardic inspiration, but for a d4. But a d4.
Gotta.
But
I
it
guess we
doesn't
do this
cost any-
right before we go in.
Yeah, right before we go in. I'm just saying it now, just so I don't forget. And then when people go, "Oh, you have guidance," people can't go, "You did say guidance."
Well, Garen, do you want to make an entrance with me if we're going through with this?
On Lucian, I
You
think.
talking to my brother?
Indeed. I feel like we could
Right.
knock down those doors pretty quickly, and I think that would catch the mayor off guard. Might give him
We don't-
more of incentive to listen.
Oh yeah.
Well, he
Why-
does deserve it. Let's start off maybe small. I think it might not be. We're not collectors here, though.
True enough. Well, it's you
Fair,
seem to be duty bound to make this wrong right.
Can you guys move over to front of the mayor's hall?
Yippee!
Are you taking Stag with
My
you?
brother always was more diplomatic. than Storm.
Yeah, yes.
Of
thank you for
course.
following me along.
He's coming right up with
That's-
you then.
Assume he is with us unless specified.
Okay.
Mhm.
You arrive in front of this building. Let me give you a description. It is a hall with sturdy stone walls, a pitched wooden roof, and a bell tower at the back. Posted on a board next to the front door is a notice written in common. It reads, "Reward, orcs near Wiven Torn. Those of a mind to face the orc menace shall inquire within." The notice bears the town's seal and an indecipherable signature.
Is there a price on the notice or no?
It appears the price is to negotiation. So
Well, we already plan to negotiate, and I'll slap
yeah,
the Lucian on the back, I suppose. Oh
I
no, you
would
might
think-
have more to describe.
We got, well, the house and maybe some bit extra, eh?
Hmm.
okay.
Oh,
The house is,
Lucian?
the house is for start.
Lucian, I guess, take the lead.
All right, I'll knock on the door. Let's do 3 hard knocks.
Can we aura max and just like pose menacingly behind Lucian?
All right,
Yeah.
right. Roll
Yeah,
me
the
a
hood's going
collective-
up.
One person here. Roll me an intimidation check.
Who has the highest intimidation?
I have a 5 in intimidation. I should probably
may,
roll.
Reg, may I ask, do you allow like fighters and barbs to make strength
intimidation checks are allowed.
Yeah, based.
Okay. I have a 5 in intimidation, so
that's not such advantage because we're all just standing behind you and then there's stag.
Advantage plus 5.
You would.
Ignore the plus 3. Ignore the plus 3.
Yeah.
Okay, 21 is pretty good. All right. All right, 3 strong knocks hit the door.
Oh God.
You hear, come in from inside.
Open the door. Excuse me.
You open the door and you see a man you saw before. He is a fat, short, human male.
Mr. Mayor.
Yes, you're the adventurers, I believe.
That's right. The party's just behind me. Just going,
We're just voguing.
And what the mayor sees is, first off, on the front, 2 big, strong humans, both of them. One of them armored pretty strongly. They both have like massive frames, right?
Mm-hmm.
To his back, 2 elves, right? These 2 elves, one monk standing right to the side. To the other side, a rogue with these like knives and weapons around him, covered him, and just this mysterious stranger at the back, this bard, fortune teller, looking a little suspicious as well. This is a veritable party of enforcers to him.
Mm-hmm.
What do you say to him?
And a big pupper. You forgot the big pupper.
I forgot about the fucking wolf.
A big fucking
right.
wolf.
There's a
It's a
big
wolf.
fucking wolf.
It's a wolf. We need to talk about your responsibility to this town and its civilians.
Well, yes.
Why don't we sit down?
So come on in. I understand very well what you're talking about. Just come in. Let's talk it out, okay?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's talk it out.
Diplomacy.
Mm-hmm. So I'll
he
take a
offers
seat.
you a seat. He brings you to an office.
Mm-hmm.
He says, "Okay, look, I understand that the Red Ones were a very bad situation for the town.
Mm-hmm.
They were honestly just thugs and like outlaws that just came in and made the place their own. You gotta understand, I couldn't do much about that, okay?"
They were brought in by the Lord. The new Lord is what I'm...
Lord Alliance.
Yeah, that's what I understand, right?
Jarno Albrecht, the man you captured, and, well, not rather captured, more like executed. He was part of the Lord's Alliance. He brought in a document. We had a deal with the Lord's Alliance. I was sending correspondence to them. I knew he would come here. I expected him to come here and set up shop. I did not expect his group of enforcers that he had on him.
Were you not able to send...
He referred to them as a mercenary guild.
A mercenary group. It sounds to me like he tried to bring his whole private little army. Were you not able to send any message to the Lord's Alliance inquiring about this?
Well, no. He was threatening me, you see. I couldn't go against him.
And you could not use any other methods to contact them?
Well, Lucian sounds like a coward's excuse, no?
We have learned this much. We already know this about him. Look, we know that you had a hard time taking care of the situation. We resolved it for you. But you have the responsibility for these townspeople. There's a local woman who lost her house to these thieves. And I don't know about other people here in this town that suffered. I don't know who else suffered that we could not help. You need to help your townspeople. How are you gonna fix things?
Well, you see, I think we can resolve that pretty easily. She can take out a loan with me. I can lend her something, right?
A loan? You said?
Yes.
Wherein will just kind of walk behind his desk and just kind of like start like just looking through things,
Well, you
through
see,
documents.
I mean, you can't really expect me to give things for free, do you? She has to work.
I'm sure she will work, of course. But you have a responsibility for these townspeople. What you did is you allowed these ruffians to be in this town, terrorize your citizens, demolish her home, and kill her husband. This happened under your watch. You need to help her, at least, with a living situation that is suitable for a woman, her 2 children, without a provider, since the said provider was killed under your watch by the ruffians that were in this town under your watch.
Okay, you're putting on the pressure.
Mm-hmm.
He seems to be sweating. And all these adventures around him, armed to the teeth, seem to make him feel a little nervous.
Armed.
you see as he like pulls on his collar, tries to like loosen up some things, trying to get some air into his clothes, right? Air on his neck. Yeah, well, how to say this? Like I said, she can take out a loan, and she can pay it back as she works, right? She'll be able to. I'm sure she has some ability to work, right?
Yeah. I have no qualms about.
After.
Yeah, she has the children to look after. It has to be sensible enough for her to be able to pay it back.
Yes.
Without working a
I know the
lifetime.
young boy. Come on, that's not a child. He's 13. He can work in the mines, right?
Listen, I think you have to negotiate a bit there, terms maybe.
Okay. I don't want this conversation to reach an area which would be how do I say this?
Unpleasant.
Unsavory for you. Okay. I'm trying to resolve this. You are not seeing, I'm talking very normally right now, but I am inside, I am seething. And I have this party behind me. Now, I don't like making threats. So I will not be making threats. You'll arrange a suitable living situation for the lady. It doesn't have to be an expensive abode. Something small for her and her 2 children. She will pay it if she needs to, but nothing too crazy. I will not want her child or her to work a lifetime to pay these things off. The child has a future. He needs to have his own future, not bound to the mines. You will take care of this. And I would also like to see if you have a logbook of other things these ruffians did in this town, because you have things to amend.
Okay,
I
want
have
you
one.
to roll persuasion. You have all the buffs that Kevin gave you, and you have advantage.
Okay. Persuasion. So I'll start with just a regular persuasion, then I'll just add what I need to. Okay.
Yeah, roll with advantage though.
And I'll do advantage.
Oh,
Yeah, no, add those buffs in there as well.
add those buffs. Holy shit.
Well, you don't need to do. It could be good to hold on.
No. Do
Fuck
it.
it, yeah.
The guys run out anyway.
Yeah, it's a D4 and a
1d4
D6.
and a 1d6.
Yes.
1d4 plus 1d6.
See,
Ooh, 26.
Tidy
26 is good.
26.
Critical.
You see the mayor breathe out a sigh. Okay. Here's what I can do. I can lend them a house. I can lend them some living expenses. the house will lend to them with a 100 gold loan. She can pay it back whenever she wants. There's no interest. Okay, no interest.
Mm-hmm.
And she has as much time as she needs to pay it back. I will make arrangements with the local farmers for food for her. Okay, I will give her what she needs, dispensary, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I can arrange. Is that okay with you, sirs?
What do you think, gang?
It sounds reasonable.
It does sound reasonable.
There's no
More
question.
I have an idea. If we deal with those orcs, how about the loan on the house is nothing? How about that?
That sounds reasonable. Yes.
Orcs are quite dangerous, though, I must say.
So are we.
I know. Oh, no, I'm not saying that. What I am saying is, imagine offering 20 gold to someone to go fight some orcs. Surely you can offer a little bit more than that.
How much does
Alongside...
hold up, DM. How much does a house cost?
Yeah, I was going to say, how much do we know of living
The housing
conditions?
situation here. Let me look at something real quick.
Did he say the length of time that she gets to stay in that house?
She gets.
She gets there. She gets it.
to live there.
She's
Okay,
gets
okay,
the
okay, no.
house, but she's getting a loan of 100 gold to pay off the house, basically.
That's not fucking bad. I'm going to be honest.
I think we should just
Yeah.
clear
For
the
a
orcs.
house.
Yeah,
You could have
kill the
magic
orcs,
armor.
and if we kill the orcs, the loan is going to be 0.
Yeah, that's even better. But
That's
I'm just
pretty
saying,
nice.
orcs are
I
scaly.
think that's pretty good though.
Yeah, it's not bad.
100 gold.
We give her
20
some benefits.
I think we're good. We're good for money right now. To be fair, we are kind
Yeah.
of good
You
for
could have
money.
more money.
Oh, ask about magic items, maybe.
Well, I think the money situations were right. We clear the orcs, no loan in the house. Is there any materials you could give us for clearing the orcs as well?
Materials. Well, unfortunately,
Materials.
no. I don't really have an armory for you adventurers. You see, I'm more of a finances kind of guy. Okay.
I was wondering exactly. I did have one question.
Yes.
You were forced by the Red Brands to, well, basically allow them to take over this town. How come your finances weren't so heavily touched?
He goes quiet.
Because, well, I know a little bit about them. We know they're ruthless. Just how exactly did you get away without them pilfering your house and your money?
Honestly, it is suspicious, you know. It doesn't look like you're the type to put up a fight, eh?
I want you to roll investigation, Quarian.
Me? Mhm.
There's enough clues for you to put it together here.
Do I get advantage?
I mean, I'll help him in that. No?
Yep.
No,
Actually, what's your-
We
this is for him to-
look at each other.
This is a personal roll for him.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Ah,
I get a brain blast. Let's go,
Yeah.
please. No!
Nat won't.
I didn't-
I didn't have an inspiration check.
Oh, I have an
Please.
inspiration, do I? Okay,
Please.
yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna use it.
Let me see.
So there's no fucking
You
way.
don't.
I don't have
Did
one
you
ticked.
use it?
I
Did you use
don't
it
even
before?
know if I ever got one.
You did.
No, in
get one.
the basement.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
everyone's got
got
an
one.
inspiration
we do,
point.
yeah, because
Did
we do all the gift subs. Yeah, remember?
Oh, did I use it?
Yeah, did
Yeah.
you? use
No,
it?
you haven't.
Did you
You
use
didn't.
it?
I
You
don't
didn't
think you
use
have
it.
used
I don't
it.
remember you using it. No,
I don't remember
I
him
still have
using it.
mine.
So
want
are we
you want
okay?
you want to give your inspiration point to Quarian?
Yeah, I'll give it to Quarian. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I possibly could have used it for an attack.
Mhm.
Just
Yeah.
saying.
Ah,
That's
Yeah,
the most
possible
likely
as well.
thing.
All right. Well,
No fucking way.
Oh my god.
There is actually no goddamn
No, dude,
that
come
happened.
the
No,
fuck
I don't
on.
believe that.
One in. I'll just point out that is a
I
1 in
hate that I
400.
know this. Like I have knowledge of them. I've literally pointed this out. Like I already kind of know. Like from my perspective, like I've already pieced this together in my head. But the roles hate me. Someone else can't give me their inspiration.
Okay, you know what? Quarian, I'm gonna give you an inspiration point. Just extra here. Freebie from
Okay,
the
no.
DM.
guys, I want to point something out. The chances of rolling 2 crit fails in a row is 0.25%. It's not even a
400.
percent.
I'm gonna give you an inspiration point because this is not only part of your backstory, but also something that you're doing sort of like very in character for you, right? For you to care about humans and people is part of your backstory. For you to learn this.
I swear.
So you have one more. Go.
It's 60.
I saw that.
That's a
I
number.
saw that
Not to
six.
say that.
I saw that six.
Oh, so close.
I was gonna scream.
It's a triple quick
Absolute
fail.
vile.
Triple quick fail of the beast.
Okay. Quarian, you piece things together from this conversation, and there's 2 things that stand out to you. One thing, he did not communicate at all with the Lawrence Alliance after Yarno made shop here. 2, his finances were not affected in the least. You consider these 2 together, and it seems that perhaps a condition for him to be untouched was for him to not tattle what they were doing in this town to anyone.
You little snake. I think one of us asked him earlier why no runner? Why no one was sent to the Lord's Alliance to alert them? You protected yourself, didn't you?
You see him sweat, nervous.
You gave them free rein to butcher your own people, the people you put in charge of your town, who put you in charge of their town, so you wouldn't be touched. They likely would have just taken some of your gold. That woman's husband is dead. How many other people are dead? Or possibly hurt for the rest of their lives because of you? You're lucky I don't take my rapier and drive it through your skull.
No, please, 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 please. He recoils in fear. As he gets louder.
There will be no loan. And you're going to give us every bit of information that you have, that you know on this individual. On the Black Spider, on the Red Brands, everything. And you're going to use the rest of your finances to help everyone that you've hurt. Do you understand me?
Roll intimidation. With advantage.
Please, for the love of God.
2 negative ones.
It's just the way you
Now
roll that
it's a
low.
big
And either
crit.
way,
Intimidation is
anything
not
here would
great.
work. 11.
Good enough.
He says, okay, look. I'm sorry, okay? It was a moment of weakness, okay? I understand. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry for my actions. Please, please, just don't hurt me.
Was it a moment of weakness? Seems like you were in on it the entire time. Seems like you were using it to your advantage.
And so I think he's just a coward.
Look, I can keep some money to you guys if you want. For this.
My hand grips the hilt of my rapier.
Okay, I'm sorry. Look, I know nothing about this black spider. No clue what this is. I can then give out some money. The loan, void, completely void. There's no loan. I'll give them the house. I'll give the lady the house, and I'll offer you guys instead 100 gold in reward for doing the orc job. How's that sound?
What
I
of
like
the
that.
others? I like that as well. And what of the others? How
Mm-hmm.
just how rich are you? Finance man.
Okay. After all that, I'm not gonna have that much left. Okay. This is a significant amount of my finances. Okay.
Listen, I understand. You are faced with possible maimment or death at the hand of the Red Guard. Or Red Brand. I'm not surprised. A coward like you did what you did. But you will make right by it. I don't expect you to put yourself into destitution. I assume you probably have quite a few loans to other people in this town.
I do have a couple loans to the miners.
I think those should be void. I think you done damage enough, no?
If
Look.
anything, it'll put you in their good books when the re-election comes round.
Actually, speaking of re-election,
Oh,
after the
thank
orcs
you.
are dealt with, I think you should step down in front of the village.
Elections? This isn't really an election thing. I'm the town master for as long as I live, or until I retire.
I feel like after the orcs are dealt with, it's a high note to retire on, no?
He looks around the room. Roll persuasion, Jisha.
Oh geez, my persuasion is 0.
Hate it.
Based.
He got it. He got it.
Harbin, this short, bald, fat man, nods and says, "You're right. I think my career, is not going to really reach another peak, as we can say it.
Mm-hmm.
After this,
That's a very
So-
good call for you to make.
you're right. You guys, will. After you go to the orcs, I think we'll hold a meeting to decide a different mayor.
Good.
Oh,
This is your
Alright.
chance to make things right.
void all your loans,
Good,
give
you're
the
taking it.
fair maiden a house, and resign. I feel like we reached terms, no?
Mm-hmm.
Most certainly.
This was a fruitful negotiation for us, I hope.
I feel like we all left satisfied, no?
Yeah.
Question, Garen. I assume you find these terms admirable. I mean, your former townspeople have been, I assume, most affected here.
Yeah. I just love seeing a good deal come together.
Absolutely. Everyone benefits.
Mhm.
Well then,
Even the mayor, he gets to step down without the townspeople making him.
and he gets to
I
make it right.
imagine that. The town
Really?
mayor resolves the Red Rind issue, no more orc threat, and he gets to
Forgives
retire.
loans.
Forgives
Retire.
loans, and he'll be remembered as a great person, maybe. Just maybe.
Maybe.
Imagine
This
that.
is someone
eh?
who did his best to make right.
Mm-hmm.
As Quarian says this, I would say, Aaron Saul, you have the highest passive perception. If this is okay, I would say that there's a slight tenseness to his word there when he said that.
Was there any sort of doubt in his voice, Regulus?
Doubt on whose voice?
Like, was the
Mine,
mayor like?
Oh no, it's for me. When I said to make right, there was a tenseness to the voice that, you know, just not necessarily directed solely towards him.
Oh, so just like you are like making right to yourself per se.
Possibly. You get the hint of something was up.
I'll just look at Woodheel and nod slowly. Well, I think our business here is done.
I hope you will have a good day, sirs.
Actually, realistically, Mr. Mayor, I don't want to see you ever again. How will you pay that orc reward in advance? No? I promise on our lives that we will deal with him.
I'll leave it with someone else to deliver it, but
That's fair.
I believe it's fair business to just repay the job after it's done.
Aye.
That's fair.
We'll get it sorted out. After, like, have the money.
Have it ready.
Yeah.
Yes, it will be ready.
Good day. Did we ever get your name, actually?
I believe I introduced myself, but it's Harbin. My name is Harbin Wester.
Arvin, I'll make sure to never name a son like that.
Oh my god.
Before we go, Harvin, I have a question. Do you know of a place, possibly local, called Cragmore Castle?
I'm afraid not, sir.
Worth a shot.
Anything to do with the two dwarves who may have been true here? Where we might find them?
Two dwarves? No. No clue.
Any idea? Well, we tried.
Actually, could I borrow your bell tower? Is there a ladder up to there?
Why did you need it?
Oh, well, it's just a high ground. I want to take a look around real quick.
Okay. He guides you to the bell tower. There's little stairs going up.
Can I use my, like, knowledge of, like, nature to make a roll to see, like, good spots one could camp out in?
Sure. Make a roll. Nature.
Wouldn't that... I'm assuming this is also higher. Wouldn't that be survival?
Survival.
Oh, just looking. Yeah. I mean, my nature is free. If I was to roll it with survival, that would have been 23.
You want to
If
roll
we're
it with
together.
survival instead?
I mean, do you want me to? I mean, I would want to keep my nature roll. But if you want me to re-roll with survival, I guess I will do.
No, you can keep the roll, but we can take the modifiers for survival.
Because that would be 23, and if it was a survival roll.
Okay. You see the entire area around the town, or about like a mile around town.
Bless you. Bless you.
Bless you.
That's what like snuck up on him as well.
Yeah, it snuck up on me, sorry. Okay, you see about a mile around town. You see pretty far with your elven eyes. Roll perception first, though.
Perception?
Yes.
Nice.
22 and 23, okay. You scan around the area. You spot several places, but mostly the mining area south of this town, rather. Though it appears that, as far as you can see, there's no sign of anyone having camped recently. Aside from the mines themselves.
Dwarves are really sneaky bastards. Well, I guess that's my business here, and I just climbed down the ladder.
Okay.
I took a look around. Other than the mine, I don't really see any campsite the dwarves could have left at. And I would say I took a very solid gander around. Do you think they might have camped out of the mines? I guess we could ask, Hell yeah.
Aldia, yeah.
Always do like mines.
Indeed. At first, I think we should go to Brandman. I assume he might be with the priestess.
Possibly.
Unless he died somewhere along the way.
little better, perhaps. Good day, Harvin.
One last thing.
Yes?
Poor guy.
No, just one last thing.
One more
thing. Anything. One more thing. Mr. Wester, I trust you're gonna send someone for that lady, yeah? To inform her of the good news.
Yes, I will send somebody.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
One last thing.
One more thing.
I
Let's
have
see.
I have changed a deal. Do not pray I do not alter it further. Okay.
Well,
Okay, we're done.
okay.
Yeah.
When after we've left the building, I'm gonna talk to the others. To the others. We do also have the book on Phandelver. Well, on the Lost Mines. We could also check that for clues.
Could we
assume that would have something.
Bring that to Haldia? Maybe she will know something about that on the way as well.
She might.
Oh, we should read that ourselves.
I can read it at least. I don't know. It's in Dwarvish. If any of you also know it.
Not me.
I don't speak whatever potato language those things speak.
Oh my
Now,
god.
hang on a second. Hang on. Out of game. What the hell do you mean?
That's a crazy slur for dwarves.
I don't even know potato would. That would be more like halfling to me.
No,
That's so
potato, because they
crazy,
spend
like-
a lot of their time underground.
Oh no! Oh, I see. I was thinking that like they would eat potatoes.
Come on, I'm an elf. I have to play my part.
No, I know. I understand.
Oh,
Crazy work.
Sane.
So yeah, we should definitely get to reading that book. Well, you.
I guess.
All right. So anybody can read Dwarvish among you?
Yeah. Raise of hands who can read Dwarvish.
Not me.
I think you already know my answer.
Oh god, I'm literally the only one, aren't I? Okay.
Yeah. Get the
It's all you,
studying,
friendo.
God.
All right. Well, Caven, do you want to retire in the tavern, have a read, and we'll talk to the priestess?
I could.
Cause accompany us.
I could do the read. It'll take a while to go through, I guess. I'll go find my room.
All right. Well,
I'm gonna Regulus, give you a heads up. I'm getting guidance for every single like investigation, history, or whatever check for that. By the way, I'm spamming the fuck out of guidance on myself. You cannot stop me.
He's going into his room and just.
he's inspiring himself so hard right now.
I'll read
he's
it in
getting
the tavern.
so
I'll read it in the
inspired his
tavern.
room. Holy shit!
I'll read it in the tavern over drinks. I say
Great
drinks.
job on the
more food.
reading. Why are the pages so sticky?
Oh my god.
Oh god. All right,
Don't worry
hydrate, by
about
the
it.
way.
Don't worry about it. Hydrate.
Caven, you smell like shame and zinc.
I smell like,
Oh, dude,
I
I'm gonna
smell
choke
like
on water.
pennies.
No, okay.
All right,
ugh.
so everybody else goes to the priestess, right?
Indeed.
Mhm. Dude, we have so much to do. Oh my god.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot.
You see, as you approach this shrine, the priestess is outside, cleaning up the rocks, sweeping a little dirt off the place, getting things together, adjusting things. She's like, "Oh, hello."
Hi, priestess. Do you perhaps take in men suffering a lot of bleeding,
Burns?
burns? Sorry.
No, unfortunately, I couldn't. I think Thel Denjar, the local woodcarver, was far beyond my saving.
Oh wait, that was the husband, yes?
Yes.
Oh wait, no wait.
Oh, she thinks we're talking about the husband of the lady who lost her husband. In the house
No,
fire.
it would have been last night.
Last
we
You didn't
night?
see any.
A
You didn't
fresh
see any
guy.
man.
Fresh,
Yes.
New guy. Or new person.
No, I don't think so. Why?
Well,
One of the red
just
bands got away.
say, yeah. In your incident, one of them ran away. You
We
assume he might have went to you.
He may not have gone. He may not have lived through the night.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, those
Actually.
damn red brands. Is that what you're talking about?
Indeed.
No, I hear all of them ran away from the city, from the town. Sorry.
I don't think he had the ability or the strength to do so.
You may
He
find
was-
him later in the forest.
I think I have an idea where he might be. If he was to cower, maybe he went to their little tavern. Or barkeep, or whatever they
Now
want to call
that's
that.
a smart idea.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
Well,
Yes.
thank you. How? I assume the townspeople talk to you quite a
Mhm.
bit. How are they feeling since everything has transpired?
Oh well, to tell you the truth, during the Red Run incident, everyone was fairly scared, fairly downtrodden. But thanks to you, it seems I've seen a lot of people smile more recently.
Hmm.
They're a lot less guarded.
That's good.
Yes, yes. Also, you're the adventurers who fought them back, right? Like, run them off,
Yes.
kill their leader.
Indeed, we are. Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
I have some business I need to discuss with you. Come here. And she like motions you towards her house.
Of course.
I guess we just follow along.
Mm-hmm. You follow along.
I don't get to do it. No.
You chose to go another way.
Kevin, thank you for doing
I got
the
I got
important
told
thing.
to go do book stuff. Oh.
You can
You're the
tell
only one who
lady-
reads, bro.
You can tell yeah.
Also, Lady Luck is not on your side. We don't want to displease the goddess.
This is also true. This is also very true.
Okay. So, inside, she moves some stuff around. She's like, "Oh, sorry. Let me just like push this stuff out. You can sit here if you want." She like prepare some seating for you.
Sit anywhere out of room.
It's a little
Did
messy.
you live like this?
You see several like herbs and spices and all that kind of stuff like hanging from racks around the place. You see the place is messy. There's a lot of boxes. There's a lot of things strewn around the place.
Damn, girl, you live like this?
Sorry. So as I was saying, you guys are, I believe, people I can trust with this. I heard your speech last night as well. I believe you are someone who I can trust with something of import. It's a delicate mission, you see.
I see.
I need you to bring something to someone as an intermediary. And she takes out a silver comb filled with jewels here and there.
May I ask why you don't deliver it yourself?
Well, I've tried. Quite a bit, actually. And
What happened?
to no avail. You see, this person I'm trying to encounter is actually not of this world. They're a
Oh,
hi.
ghost.
I see.
Small towns have quite the interesting stories, huh?
The 7 mysteries of this town.
So,
We did hear rumors of you sneaking in the evenings to Northly Town. Is that what you've been trying to do?
well, I guess people saw me, but yes, I have been seeking out this ghost. Unfortunately, it's not appeared to me yet. The ghost's name is Agatha. Her lair is somewhere north of here. What I need of you is to give her this silver comb, try to appeal to her vanity, and ask her a question. I need to know the location of a spellbook belonging to a legendary mage named Bowgentle.
Bow gentle?
Yes. In
I
exchange, I can
see.
offer you this. And she takes a little box, opens it up, and it has inside 3 potions of healing.
That is quite nice.
Wow.
And may I ask, how did you become aware of this ghost?
a secret. She puts like a finger to her lips.
Oh, the anime thing. He meets it.
And this Agatha, is she dangerous?
She shouldn't be, so long as you don't provoke her.
Right.
Hmm.
And you said somewhere north here. Are you saying you don't know the exact location?
I can mark it on your map, if you want. I know the
Please
general
do.
area. Just look around this place.
The Skyrim quest started, just popped up on our screen.
Another hand touches the beacon.
It's a small town called Conyberry. It's rather dilapidated now. There's nobody there, it's just ruins. But, you should be able to find her lair somewhere around there. Just look around the place, try to appeal to her if you want, if you need to.
So she's quite a vain woman.
Quite a vain woman, yes.
Do you have any other details on her? Perhaps who she was in a past life?
Let me think.
Yeah, what can we use to draw her out? That's the
No, I believe
question.
she was simply a wizard in life, of some kind. Spellcaster of some kind.
I see. A spellcasting ghost. I don't see anything that could go wrong with that.
Oh, well, I think our most magically attuned friend would be Caven. We could try, but I wouldn't expect it to happen anytime soon. We have a couple other things we have to take care of.
How far
Around
is
these
this Conyberry?
Conyberry should be... Let me check. She marks it on your map.
Ooh, big map. Big map.
And there you go.
Hmm.
Oh,
Couple of days of travel. And do we know where the orcs were spotted? Kind of roughly.
yeah.
Oh yeah, the
would be
major
given
should have
that
marked
to the
the
east.
town as well. Give me a second.
Yeah.
Must
The
be around the hills, then.
orcs in a place called Vtuber, which would be
Oh.
no, that's not. That's
That's
a
Whoa.
random dwarf. Don't worry about
Run.
the random dwarf.
That dwarf is huge.
I wonder who that
Just
is. Whoa.
sleeping, bro.
Whoa!
There you go.
I don't think he's a dwarf at that point. Ooh.
Also, can you mark in where my friend Druid would be?
That's also a good idea.
Sure, I can mark Thunder Tree for you guys. I mean, you guys will know where it is, seeing as you
Yeah.
have two locals.
Great.
Oh, brother, that's so many places to
Oh,
go between.
man.
So yeah, you have quite a bit of places to go now.
I feel like hit Conyberry and Wyvern Tour.
Yeah,
Wyvern
this-
Tour.
yeah, we could just go there, and then come back, and then go to Thunder Tree.
I don't know
Yeah.
if this would be a
Yeah.
good idea. Like Wyvern Torn is going to be a big orc fight, and then Conyberry is going to be a big. I have no idea what.
Well, we'll
fight.
at least be able to fully heal. We'll have days of travel.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
You could also.
yeah, I guess full
yeah.
rest.
You could also
Hit
like grab
Conyberry
supplies
first,
in
maybe?
camp easily.
Because we'll be traveling with the.
Yeah, traveling on the road is
Carrot.
faster.
I guess we could go like here, and then just here, and then
Mhm.
back,
Yeah, that seems okay.
and then after we get back, I guess we go to Thunder Tree.
Who knows
Okay.
what we'll come across.
Alrighty, well,
I
I guess we
suppose
have
we can
a
certainly
next
try.
couple of days. So out for us then.
Yes.
And then like the beach episode afterwards.
That's true.
Oh, we definitely need a beach episode.
Yeah.
Well, there'll be a fucking cave fight episode, I think.
Goblin
Multiple,
Cave 3.
Alrighty, well, I guess we can return to Village View then.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Now, Caven, you are reading
yes.
this book, correct?
Yes.
Drinking-
Yes.
Drinking and reading.
Yeah, not alcohol. I'm just sort of like, you know,
He's sitting
have a
on
drink
milk.
with me. Yes, milk is healthy. What about it? It's yummy. What about it?
Based.
Yummers, stop it.
I need to concentrate. I can't be drinking alcohol. I'm not a dwarf. That'll put me at disadvantage.
All right.
Just because I know dwarvish.
Hey, you gotta get that alcohol in your system before you're able to read Dwarvish.
Oh, got a really good method acting. Maybe. Right, I have guidance. I have made sure to give myself guidance for literally everything I do here, by the way.
All right. You begin reading about the Forge of Spells and the lost Mine of Phandelver.
Trademark.
Forge of Spells. Ooh.
Yes.
Oh, okay. This is actually okay.
So let me... Okay. You read, more than 500 years ago, clans of dwarves and gnomes made an agreement known as the Phandelver's Pact, by which they would share a rich mine in a wondrous cavern known as the Wave Echo Cave. In addition to its mineral wealth.
The Wave Echo Cave?
Wave Echo Cave.
Okay. I got that down. I'm jotting down like all the important stuff, by the way.
In addition to its mineral wealth, the mine contained great magical power. Human spellcasters allied themselves with the dwarves and gnomes to channel and bind that energy into a great forge, the Forge of Spells, where magic items could be crafted. These humans that were allied with the dwarves founded the town of Phandelver, where they prospered together with the dwarves. But then, disaster struck when orcs swept through the north and laid waste to all in their path. A powerful force of orcs, reinforced by evil wizard mercenaries, attacked Wave Echo Cave to seize its riches and magic treasures. Human wizards fought alongside their dwarf and gnome allies to defend the Forge of Spells, and the ensuing spell battle destroyed much of the cavern. And Wave Echo Cave was lost.
Damn.
Do we know the name of the enemy wizard?
Yeah, is there any names, anything like detail around? Like any notable characters in this great story?
Let me
like
check
Lu Bu?
something. Okay, there's... So the person writing this down is called Urman.
Urman.
Yes. The journal is that of an adventurer named Urman. This story is taking place from his perspective. He fights through the mines. He lived in Phantom for a bit. He tells of the wizards. He doesn't know their name.
Okay.
But he also tells of something interesting. One of the things that were being made in the Forge of Spells was a magic maze named Lightbringer, which was commissioned by a priest of Lathander, the god of dawn.
Oh, okay, that's notable. That's big notable.
The maze, unfortunately, seemed to have been lost when the Wave Echo Cave vanished from history.
Okay. Are there any... Okay. So, there's a priest of Lathander. Erman was the guy doing it. He doesn't know any other names. Any locational stuff? Anything that, like, describes where? Like, any of it happened? Outside of, like... Because in the story there is Phandalin, right? Does it, like, note about where?
No, unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any clue as to where the cave is.
Okay. Cool. Fun. Alright.
We can talk to Haldia.
We can talk to Haldia. I think after I've read through the book, I think that's who I'm going to go talk to. I don't know what the party's doing.
I think we should go to this tavern, check out if there's any...
Where is...
Oh yeah, Caven, I forgot something. You're in the tavern still.
Yes.
While you're reading this book, you're approached by a figure.
Uh-oh.
Roll initiative.
Spooky figure? Spooky figure?
You can't be surprised.
Spooky? I can't be surprised. Are they spooky?
Very spooky.
Spooky, alright.
And they seem to have a bit of an air of green around them.
There are green around them. Oh, okay.
They're stinky. Stink clouds.
No, not
Is it
stinky.
is it the same
These
shade
figure
of
approaches
green
you.
as the lantern by any chance?
It's a shade of green as the lantern.
Oh, okay. Alright. I know what this is about. Never
Oh,
mind.
she.
I'm aware.
He sits on the table in front of you and says, "Hello, Caven.
Hello.
Your offering the other day was very good. How have you been doing?"
I've been doing, as you can tell, things seem to be going on the up.
I see.
Hopefully
I see.
the offering was enough to sate the deal for now.
For now, yes. But well, I mean, your sister. Do you want to know how she's doing?
Can't be good, of course, but you're gonna toy with me anyway, so go ahead.
Yes, well, she's been getting chased around still. I think they're closing in on her, but she found a new hiding spot.
Good. That's good.
It's not the best hiding spot. Surely she can find a better place, much like you.
I
But
doubt
well.
I'm really hiding where I am.
I mean, you're pretty hidden compared to her. From those powers that you know of.
I'll find a way back in there at some point.
But well, Caven. You've done some nice offerings recently. Unfortunately, there's someone I just want you to make a fortune telling for so much, so badly.
And who might that be? Who on earth could it be? Perhaps you're thinking one of my allies? You want me to screw them over?
Oh, no. This is someone unrelated to you. Of course, I wouldn't make you do this for somebody you care. I'm not a monster, am I?
Yet to be
Ooh.
seen. But
little-
go on.
Priestess of this goddess, this loathsome goddess of fortune. I dare not speak her name.
Of course it would be her. Who else would it be? It's not like I'm in Lady Luck's good graces as it is. Directly.
No, you are not. And you will be in her worst graces. Unfortunately. Ha! Ha ha.
It may have to wait a little bit. We might, depending on how things turn out, but you will get your reading sooner or later.
Wonderful. You see as he gets up, and he goes to the corner, and you notice he continues playing music. As the local bard.
Does he sort of like fade back into like an actual bard, as if he was never here?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
To the townspeople, they don't seem to really pay much attention to him as he goes over to your table until he goes back to his corner.
Well, gentlemen, I think we should just head out to the Ruffian's Tavern. Maybe Burned Man is there.
That seems like a good idea.
I have no clue they're going to the tavern. After I've read the book, I'm gonna head over I'm gonna head over to the mining place. He's up here.
Okay.
Split
Alright,
party.
you head outside. You meet them outside. It's all your friends.
Oh, I speak outside. Hi.
Oh, hi!
Hi.
Did you finish reading the book?
How's the good book?
I did. It was 7 out of 10 on the rating, but I got a few clues. A few important details. Apparently, the lost mines were something it comes from something called Wave Echo Cave. It's the real name of them.
Well, do you know where it is?
Unfortunately, the book doesn't detail of a location. It was lost during a battle with the orcs, apparently. The cave itself had like magical properties that made creating weapons there very, very, very easy.
Also, ads.
Ads.
Oh,
No.
Ad break? Oh, I'm seeing ads.
I'm seeing ads. Well, no,
That's because we have gift slots.
No, but like as what's called moderator, I would see like ad thingy.
I see.
I think it says ads starting soon for me. They should be starting in any moment.
In 3 minutes, then. 2 minutes.
Oh no.
Hi, and well, Kaven, we have, I guess, 2 leads. My friend, who might know where this castle is, and then we're going to visit the orcs soon, so maybe they might have some sort of
Perhaps.
left.
I thought about it, but this
If
is
you
a
bring
tale
up the
from
cave
ages
to your
ago.
druid friend, he might also know where the cave is.
Say, what did you say there, Ace?
I'm saying, I also thought about the orcs might know, like knowing this, but this is a tale from ages ago, so it might not be
the
relevant
orcs
anymore.
might not know, but they might have something that might lead us there. If that
I
makes
was
sense.
thinking,
Possibly,
I
or
mean,
even a folk tale.
Yeah, just literally
I don't
anything at
think
this
we'd be
point.
talking to you, orcs. Mostly we just
Probably
need
not.
to
That's
camp.
also true.
We might just
Maybe if we camp
find a
for
Not
one
book or
exactly the most
something.
friendly of groups. Also, by the way, Kaven, we're gonna go try and find a ghost, a mage ghost.
Ah, you might be
I thought
interested.
you should know that.
You can help. I'll be up for that. I'm gonna go check with the mining depot just on like any details they might know, and I might buy some other stuff as well from them.
Also,
Sounds good.
you're more magically inclined than us. The priestess talked about Bogental, and she wants us to find his spell book that's in relation to a ghost.
I
Do
see.
you
I see.
know anything about that?
Do I know anything about that spellcaster, Mr. Regulus?
Bogental.
Bojangles.
Roll history. The
Where's it?
Bojangles mage.
I haven't made my guidance check, so I'll roll history with guidance. Tee
Sure.
hee.
So I recommend you're holding your pennies. Don't worry.
Oh,
Damn.
that's a 24. That's a 24. I might actually know this.
Base.
24. Ooh, that is pretty high. You know some details about Bogental.
Oh.
Let me give you this response. Hold on.
How do you know that name?
Let me see. So Bogental was a mage from over 100 years ago. Somebody whose spell book apparently had quite a lot of mysteries around it. It became lost like a century or so ago. But you don't know much else about it. It's a very niche topic.
Okay, I tell him that then. I just say, he's a mage from a few hundred years, from like 100 or so years ago. But
Lost the spell book.
yeah,
Apparently.
lost the spell book. Apparently, yeah, nothing too much, unfortunately. Maybe the spell book is what they're looking for.
Oh, that's what the priestess
Yes,
said.
it is.
She wants it, but
She wants us to go talk to this Agatha, some mage that's now
See,
a
I
ghost.
see.
She gave us this silver comb, and we're meant to appeal to her vanity and ask her where we may find it.
I see. I'll go around and ask the priestess for any details she might know, seeing how I've at least heard of this ghost. So
Sounds good. You guys may be able to piece something together, or maybe she'll be more forthcoming
Aye.
with you.
we're planning to go to the Ruffian's Tavern. Maybe the burned man collapsed there. But we did want to ask a couple questions, or at least make sure he did.
Hold on. Gelton, I have a couple more details about Bogental.
Oh, okay.
If you want
more
them.
details. Okay.
They're not relevant
yes.
to these, but they're just like general stuff.
neat thing.
Okay.
Bowgentle was known for his wizardry around the Sword Coast. He slew a black dragon and pilfered magic from the worm's treasure hoard.
Based.
Quite a powerful one, then.
Holy shit.
Yo.
Most definitely.
Damn.
I could see why one would want their spell book.
Okay, but you're gonna go ask the priestess some questions or whatnot. I guess we can go to the tavern and then we can meet in front of the miners' hall.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
If we get there. If not, I feel comfortable leaving Cave and take the lead.
Indeed.
We can catch up with him later.
Let's head to the tavern then. See if the guy's there. And maybe we could even find something in the tavern, giving us more clues.
I'm gonna head towards the priestess's place.
Okay, head over to the priestess' place.
And we head to the tavern. The Ruffian's Tavern.
The Ruffian's Tavern. Okay, you walk over to the Ruffian's Tavern. I'll go
There's
first
no-
with you guys. With a bigger group.
There's no back door that we know of that we saw when we were in there.
Nope. The place seems to be completely desolated. Not a single soul here. Roll
Check
perception.
for maybe hidden doors behind the counter.
Perception?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Nice.
Arensol. You look around the tavern. You're seeking around under the bar. You find a little sack with a couple of gems. A little like pouch with a couple of gems.
How fancy. I guess. No burned man, though. You must have truly ran away out of the village. Might have just died in the woods somewhere then.
Maybe may have gotten picked off by someone like you, little stag.
No hidden doorways or latches on the floor?
I don't think so.
Hmm.
Not that I
Nothing
see,
that
at
we
least.
see?
And I would say I gave it a pretty good look.
There's a second floor to this place?
It's a pretty small tavern. There's not much to investigate. Honestly, it's a pretty shitty place, not gonna lie. You know, for some people who just rob everyone, you'd expect them to have at least some decency in their establishment.
No, people like this, people from the underground, they like to keep the vibe of where they usually come from. Sitting in the parts of the city.
If you guys don't mind, I'll just, pocket these gems myself.
Of course, you found them.
I was thinking just letting them, maybe they'll come into play later.
Alright.
Alright, I guess we told him that we're gonna meet him from the, Miners Guild. I guess we should head there then.
Okay, in that case, Caven, you are
Is this,
in front.
is this the Miners Guild here?
The Miners Guild. Let me point it out for you.
I think it's up
It
here,
is
right?
this one.
Okay, so we're just gonna stand in front of you then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, Caven, you're in front of the priest's door.
Mhm.
What do you do?
I'm gonna knock. I'm gonna start by knocking.
You knock. A voice comes from inside. Hello?
Hello, I'm with the other adventurers. We were the ones who took out Glassstaff.
Oh, that group. Well, come in, come in.
Yes,
What can I help you
yes.
with?
I'm the group's magic specialist, let's say. And you were giving us a task to hunt down a ghost, to find what was it? What was the mage's name? Something about Bowgentle.
Go. Shh. Come inside.
Okay, I get hushed in. Right.
All right. She motions you in.
Mhm.
Once again, her room's a mess, but she sets out a chair for you, table, and a little bit of tea. Yes. Well, what do you need?
Yes, it's just any other details you had on the book. I heard that's what you were looking for. One of his spell books. Was that correct?
Yes, we're looking for the spell book. Agatha should know it. It's
Agatha.
all the leads I have. points us to Agatha knowing about the spellbook. So we're trying to get her to answer the question.
Just curious as it could help us get the answer out of her, but how does she link to this Bojangle? Bojangle.
You see her make a frown and say, sorry, I cannot speak too much of this.
I see. Lips sealed by something up beyond your power?
You could say that.
Well, I think we might have anything. Though I've noticed you're a priestess of the goddess of fortune.
Yes,
Would a fortune telling? Would a tarot, and specifically a tarot reading, be of interest to you?
It would not be of our interest. I think
It is
trying to do a little playing around.
I see. Let me set up the. It's a bit of a ritual. I gotta set up. My people
Timora always
have
favors
this way of doing it.
the bold, as they say.
Fortune does favor the bold.
Quarian gets like a psychic damage to his brain for a second. What's going on? My head hurts.
I'm gonna light the lantern.
Oh god, Kitaro!
Hello, Raiders!
Oh, hi, Kato. Hi.
Yours the hamster.
They're just in time.
You're just in time
no.
to watch a fortune telling. Hello, Sikosi. Hello, Kitaro. How are ya? You guys are giving 2,000 to the giant kaiju. Challenge. Ooh, boy, thank you for that.
I thought you were part of my rat pack. I thought you were a friend.
Exploding the rats as we speak.
It is a very, very expensive challenge, but hey, it might be fun. Might be fun when it happens. Teehee. Anyway, we'll continue. Thank you so much for the raid. Apologies that I can't be too attentive to chat, but thank you again for the raid. Okay.
Of course, I
setting up.
Do you have a table anywhere? Because
right here.
Because we found.
She put the tea on the table.
Oh, she put the tea on the table. You didn't describe the table. I didn't know.
I did.
You might just be on
the table, but
He did. Gelfranier just started listening.
Okay, maybe I'm being stupid. Teehee, my bad. I'm going through tabs right now to find the tab. Oh, there it is.
Okay.
I set up the lantern, lighting it and holding it above with the mage hand.
You set it up.
The eerie glow.
The lantern
emanates from it.
An eerie glow. It's not covering the entire town. It's just covering this room.
Just this room.
Just this room.
I like how it covers the entire town on our end on the screen though.
What the hell is going on over there?
Aurora Borealis.
Aurora Borealis. At this time of year.
In the priestess's house.
During the day as well. How odd.
At this time of year, at this location, contained entirely within the priestess's house.
May I enter your scene?
Yes.
No.
And I'll set out the 5 cards, one at the top, 3 in a row, and then 1 at the bottom.
Okay. Geltron, pull your first card as these priestess excitedly awaits.
I turn over the first card. The 2 of glyphs, the missionary. Those who spread wisdom and faith to others. Warnings of the spread of fear and ignorance.
Okay. Warnings of the spread of fear and ignorance. Give me a moment, please. I need to find something that I put somewhere. I put 2 things here. Hold on.
Okay, I'll give you a second.
I found it. Okay.
On you on the
here,
map's gone.
You pull the first card.
Mm-hmm.
This card twists. Fire covers it. And once the fire has spread through it, it reveals its true nature. Artifact.
Oh, can I? Let me go look at for that one real quick. Oh no. The importance of a physical object that must be obtained, protected, or destroyed at all costs. It tells of... So the first card, it tells of... There's some physical objects. One you're probably looking for. I might have an idea based on our previous conversation, if anything. Possibly the book?
Oh, okay. Geltron, pull the second card.
I'll pull the second card. The Master of Glyphs, the Priest. Enlightenment, those who follow a deity. Enlightenment to those who follow a deity, a system of values, or higher purpose.
No fucking way, that's crazy.
It stays. This one tells of enlightenment. Soon you shall... Soon you will have found a piece of information, possibly wisdom, something that will change your outlook on life. I'll pull the third card.
You pull the third card?
The Wizard, Master of Stars.
It stays.
Mystery and riddle. Possibly information pertaining to great magical power. The cards seem to have something... Seem to have exactly what you're looking for. And I pull... a third card. The artifact appears again.
The artifact appears again? This card twists.
Ooh.
To the Paladin.
The Paladin. Ooh, let me go find that one real quick in my where is it? What suit is it?
The Paladin is... Let me see. The Two of Swords.
The Two of Swords. Okay, now I can find it. The Paladin. Here we go. Just the noble warriors, those who live by a code of honor and integrity. Possibly a piece of magic to help those who are honorable. That seems to be what the fates are saying, but let's see what the final card holds. And I pull the final card. It is the Three of Swords, the Soldier. War and sacrifice. The stamina to endure great hardship. Perhaps, does it stay?
Unfortunately for you,
Ooh.
the card twists
Ooh.
to the Six of Swords.
Berserker. The brutal and barbaric side of warfare. Oh, this is quite a grim ending card. It perhaps great something brutal, something horrible might happen in the future then. Pertaining to this knowledge, maybe perhaps one's discoveries don't always lead to progress. And with that, the lantern flickers and goes out.
The lantern flickers. She says, "Oh dear. That was quite a grim ending to the fortune telling."
Fortune isn't... While fortune does favor those who are bold, it is not entirely to... It is not one-sided. It doesn't choose favorites. How fate works is it weaves and bends like a river, uncaring of those around it. And not everyone is safe from such a river.
I see.
But knowing what is in one's future can help one avoid the more negative aspects, I find.
Well, I trust Lady Timora will be on my side in this. Either way, thank you for the reading. And
thank you for your time. We will hopefully get that book for you.
Mm-hmm. Well, anything else I can help you with?
Not particularly right now, unfortunately. I mostly came here to ask for your help in helping us help you.
Okay.
But it seems like we've got all we can get right now, and we'll hopefully be able to find that Agatha lady, was it?
Yes, hopefully.
Hopefully. It's not the first time I've had to deal with the dead.
Oh?
Yes, in my home country, there's a lot of... My people are quite spiritually connected. You know, we take care of our dead, of course.
I see. You see her squint a little. And where is your home country?
It's a place far east. You probably wouldn't have heard of it.
Maybe. But well, I'm sure you guys have much to do.
Yes. We must get on with our work. There's many things to do. Orcs to slay, ghosts to find, all that fun stuff. Thank you for your time, and I will head off now. And with that, I spin on my heel, and I leave.
Alright, you spin your heel and leave. And you get to the Miners' Exchange.
David, what took you so long?
Oh, I was giving her a fortune reading in the process. You know, Lady of Luck, you know, it's kind of a little on the nose, if anything.
I suppose so.
You seem to be very
good fortunes for all.
Fortune.
Was that you said? What? So I didn't catch. You both spoke over each other. I didn't hear anything.
Go ahead, Woodhill.
Any fortune in there that perhaps may bode well for us?
It seems we might actually find that book.
Excellent.
According to the cards.
Sounds good to me.
You sound like
The book
there's something.
The cards did say we might find. There's a likely chance we find the book. I am speaking the truth.
True. Very true.
Oh, so be it.
But of course,
I guess
the way the cards. Of course, the interpretation of the cards can be entirely wrong. But to me, that's what they said.
Alright. Oh, let's talk to Halia. We're asking about the dwarves, right?
Asking about the dwarves, and one thing I do want to ask him is where we can find explosives from mining.
Oh, shouldn't that be the place we left the card off at?
That's what I'm thinking, but maybe there's another spot.
Fair enough.
That may be something more we do at a later point once we're actually heading towards there, but it would certainly be good to know.
Well, explosives for mining can also be explosives for orcs.
True enough. Well, after we speak to Halia, I do want to go back in the basement and get that potion dealt with.
Yeah, I'll help you with that.
And then we could also deal with the Nothic. I don't really like him prancing around. And after all is done in that department, I guess I'll busy myself with taking care of the bodies in Dragon Empty Forest. If he's so just to help me, but I know the Woodhill might want to sell your goods you've been carrying.
Oh yeah, just carry around all this gear. Yeah, we'll do that maybe after.
Yeah.
We still have so many things to do. Okay, we'll do that before we go to the manor, but maybe after.
Yeah.
We talk
before manor, after talking. Yeah.
I could even go do that. You know, we can say I go do that while you guys. Yeah.
True. Yeah. I guess you can.
I waddle away with all my loot. I'm a very happy Rose.
He's got just like pockets full of armor pieces that are really big.
Actually, like before you go, maybe we should just go the Nothic, and then you can sell the equipment from the bodies that fell in the cavern, and then me and the others can deal with the bodies.
Sounds good. Yeah,
Like,
that's
I
how
think
we'll
he's
do it.
got-
I'd have left like maybe our gear in the I don't
Maybe
know, maybe
tavern, probably.
in our tavern room. We
It's
just
really
told him
funny,
that
just-
that's us. That's ours.
It's really funny thinking he's got like, you know, the jawbreakers from Ed, Edd and Eddy and how they put them in their pockets. So they'd be really big. He just keeps walking around with like that.
Suspiciously solid leather plate shaped with you. All right, I guess we step into the minor hall.
All right, you step into the Phandelver Miners Exchange, as the signpost says. Let me describe this place. Hold on. You reach this trading post where local miners appear to be going in and out, trading valuables to be weighed, measured, and paid out. On the exchange, dealing with all the people, you see a human woman who appears to be the master of this place. She hails you and says, "Hey, hello there. You're the adventurers, aren't you?"
Yes, we had a couple questions we wanted to ask.
Yeah.
Were there, by chance, two dwarves coming around here?
No, not that I know.
Were you aware of delivery of mining equipment the other day?
No, not really. I mean, I'm the guildmaster of this exchange. I'm not, however, in dealing with the selling and buying of equipment that much. I believe Barthen's provisions are dealing with that on their own. I don't really know of every deal that Barthen's provisions does. I do know of some.
Are you not in, I assume you would be in, I guess, well, connected in some way.
Yes.
Would you be, I suppose, if someone wanted to hire miners to work a job, would they come to you?
Well, I would be very much able to organize all the miners here. I know them personally. They all make deals through me and with me.
So
If someone wanted to
no-
hire miners, yes, they would come through me.
So there was no soon-to-be big planned project for a new mine or any sort of expedition that you're aware of?
No. Are you aware of one?
Well, that's what we're trying to find out. We're trying to see if we can find a hint of our friend, or at least his brothers.
So you're telling me you heard of some dealing of a lot of supplies for mining, and you suspect that somebody is trying to open up a new mine around here?
Pretty much what we have come to this village to do. We actually weren't, well, expecting to resolve the deal of the ruffians. We came here on a mission to deliver equipment, and before we got here, we stumbled on goblins. They seem to have ambushed our patron, and
Okay.
it seems that there's just a lot of missing information and inconsistencies in what we've been told and what's unfolding.
Have you
We're trying
any
to.
clues of who ambushed this person?
Was it?
Goblins were the ones that ambushed him, if I'm correct.
Was it not-
Goblins.
I speak to Elvish to cave in. Was there not that black spider who?
I was actually going to say I knock on the table, or maybe I don't know, maybe just on the table, just kind of like lazily, just looks like I'm kind of doing something, but I'm using thieves' cant just in case, kind of saying maybe if there's a term for the black spider, or maybe some kind of symbol of I'm connected to the underground. Just see if it catches her attention.
It
The black-
does. She perks up and says, "Oh, you're in the business, I see."
I suppose so. we should move this conversation to a more private place.
Come over. She leads you to an office.
I'll give a small nod to my team. Is she inviting me or kind of the whole party? I assume the
Do you want
party.
to bring your companions? Are they with you?
I would bring the party, I suppose.
I will also go in.
All right.
I just
you
follow
go in.
along.
Oh, well, I'm sure.
Mhm.
Okay. Oh, everyone
Suppose you
hydrate.
Sip
Thank
of
you.
tea.
Thank you, Harold.
Hydration, hydration. Ooh.
She takes you to a
Round of
more
tea.
private office. Locks the door.
Ooh.
So, what do I owe the visit? Is it really about this mine? Or is someone getting in your business?
Actually, it seems like we ended up in this situation by accident, but our patron seems to have had some sort of map, and the Black Spider clearly knew about it. Seems like they set up both the goblins and the ruffians in this town, too, I guess.
Makes sense, makes sense. I did actually find through some secret reports that the Redmans were harboring some goblins.
Well, those reports were very much true.
At least one and a couple of bugbears. We dealt with those. But we do know that there was a much larger cave of them.
I much appreciate actually that you dealt with those Redmans, by the way. So,
Of course.
usually I wouldn't be so open about talking about stuff, but call this a favor. I'm returning the favor here.
Thank you very much. What do you know, possibly, of... Have you heard any rumors of the Black Spider?
No, unfortunately, that's not a name I know.
And I assume you don't know anything about this whole mining venture either.
No, that mining venture is a mystery to me, which it's unfortunate. If I knew about it, I would very much have liked to get my hands on it. Get
Of
involved.
course. What do you know, if I may ask? Of course, that's a very broad question, but from what you can see, what may be of interest to us?
Well, you said that this Black Spider has both the Dreadbrins and the Goblins under their control. Correct?
Very much seems to be, yes.
Seems to be a case indeed.
Sounds about right.
Well, I think... Wherever your dwarf friend ended up at, you said he got attacked, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then I believe it's likely the goblins would have known. Somewhere. Perhaps. Did you capture any of them?
We did.
We did.
Grill
What was the
them for
name of the place
information.
again? Of course.
We do have a bit of information. Do
We have a
you
name.
know of a location called Cragmore Castle?
No, unfortunately.
Hmm.
Though, here's my idea. If you still have the goblin or one of the goblins that was with these Red Wrens, the Red Wrens, perhaps he was working as the intermediary between this Black Spider of yours and the Red Wrens. If you can grill them for information, or maybe not anymore.
I feel like they have.
He may be being
returned
feasted
to,
upon by something.
I think they all are starting to return to nature. So.
Rookie mistake. Too overexcited in executing your enemies.
Well, it wasn't really an execution, more.
It was more of a very large fight.
It was they died, we died, or they died kind of deal, you know?
Well, unfortunately, you're gonna have to find some other way.
At least we have other leads, luckily.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything else that we're kind of like we want to ask her? Obviously, she seems to be very much somewhat aware of things.
I assume.
She really speaks to you, Quarian. Says you.
Did you show her the book?
Are you perhaps with the Centurion?
Okay, do I know what the the Centurium is?
Centarium.
Or Centarium?
Centarium. Roll an insight or history.
History. Where's my character sheet?
Isn't the centurium a type of flower?
History, was it?
Yeah, history.
Where the fuck is this?
Okay, 20.
Ooh.
That's how it's written.
The Zentarium. Ah.
Centarium, yeah.
Ah.
You know somewhat of them. They are a group of somewhat what you would call underground businessmen. Their pursuits are wealth and power. They are not as blunt as the Red Wrens, but they still deal in blood money sometimes.
Still dealing blood money. Okay. So I assume I know of them, but I haven't had dealings with them.
You may have heard of them.
May have heard of them. And can I ask, when she asks this question, when obviously she might be guarded, but does she seem like, could I get any sort of insight into, if I, how do I phrase this? Is it sort of like you may be a friend of mine, or I may be talking to someone who I have to be very wary of?
Roll insight.
Okay.
Okay. You see her relaxed, poised. It seems that whether or not the Centurium are someone you're allied to, is not really something that worries her or that would make her on guard.
Oh, hang on, I'm out of character. I just don't know how to approach this. Okay. I've had my fair dealings with them.
Dealings?
Why?
I see. Would you like to join them? I think we could use someone like you.
I'll keep it in mind.
We're definitely not as blunt as the Red Wrens.
Oh,
but
no.
if you have a penchant for
I've heard.
business in this world,
I think those days are long behind me.
I see.
Thank you.
Well, suit yourself.
I prefer to be either striking out on my own or doing, I won't say honest work, but good work with these four that I found myself with.
Very well. And
But thank you for the offer.
yes, again, I trust we'll keep this in secrecy, right?
Of course.
All right. And she motions you. She ushers you out of the office and says, "If you need any business with me, feel free to come by. You can always have business talks."
Of course. If we come across anything that may be more difficult to sell on an open market, perhaps.
Of course.
I give a small little bow.
Mm-hmm.
And just not like a deep bow, just like a little acknowledgement. And
Okay.
I kind of turn to my party and open up the floor to them if they would like to ask anything.
Like our business is done here. We still have to deal with all the other stuff in the
Much to do.
basement.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You head towards the manor.
Woodhill, are you planning to create a syndicate of your own?
No, certainly not. If I was to do
Aye.
anything, I was to, well, either continue going about my normal life before this, taking on the odd job here and there, delivering supplies or whatever may come my way, or I suppose I'll stick out on this. I feel I owe it to our dwarven, employer on my end, but I want to see this through.
It's also a
For my
good
own
stream
reasons.
it's a good stream of jobs as well at that.
Most certainly.
No?
I feel like my pockets haven't been this heavy, well, ever.
Hmm.
I guess let's go to
Could
humanity. On the topic of Nothic, I think.
Excuse me.
What's Sterling?
Garen.
Yeah, Sterling?
I just want to take a moment because the goddess of fortune has been kind to me. So I just want to take another moment here, but as we pass by on our way to the manor, to just toss a gold coin into the collection cup.
All right, toss a gold coin. Roll a d20.
He's gonna get another nat 20. What
Dude.
He's gonna get it
I'm not that lucky.
Hmm.
Just a d20.
It's a d20.
Oh,
Oh,
Two.
okay.
not this time.
Unfortunately, it seems right now your group might not be in the best graces of the goddess of fortune.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Oh, I thought we were gonna be doing a favor to a priestess.
Well,
I wonder why.
sometimes you gotta make your own luck. Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't read anything. Don't read anything ever.
Perhaps Lady Luck does not. Perhaps she sees we do not need luck. Perhaps we'll get through this our own way.
Speaking of that, how do you wish to deal with the Nothic? We can definitely surprise him by just, start attacking, but...
I mean, he's in the pit. We're not in the pit. It's kind of obvious.
I suppose we can
Are you
try
saying
and
just shoot
throw a
him
body
until-
down there.
Yes.
Shoot him,
Just
walk away
shoot
from
him
the
until-
edge, and then go back in and shoot him again. Shoot him more.
Yeah.
Indeed, I guess that makes sense.
But we'll probably have to lower him out. Hopefully he doesn't hear us coming. We just
I feel
throw
like
a
he might
body.
still be too busy with their bodies, but I don't want to keep
Probably.
him alive.
But he may have come out of the cabin. We should be careful.
Possible. But
Okay.
nevertheless, I do not want him to exist no more. I feel like he's a hazard to the entire village.
I do as
So
well.
Agreed.
my question is, where do you enter this building from? Do you enter from the manor or from the cave entrance that you found? The little secret entrance to the side.
I think the
Secret entrance
yeah,
goes
secret
directly
entrance.
in there, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
From the
I think we're
forest
going
or
that
from
way.
the manor?
Wait,
the
what are you guys
forest.
planning to do there? Do you
Go
want
to
to kill the Nothic?
Kill
Yeah.
a Nothic, make a potion, and take the bodies and put them in the forest.
I
Mhm.
think we should ignore the Nothic for now. We have bigger fish to fry, and we can do it next time. The Nothic
mean-
seems like.
Well, we're here and we're going to be traveling for quite a
Yeah.
few days.
But
We'll have a long
I don't
rest.
know.
Like it's.
I have a bad feeling about that little guy.
I still feel like it's our responsibility. We can't let him, fester, and then maybe he gets brave enough to start preying on the villagers.
Don't you
Would be-
think he's got enough to sate him for a while, for like a month?
Probably
Give him like
does.
10 human bodies, and we can just drop the rest in there as well.
A month is not. With,
There's like
afterward,
5 extra bodies we can drop in there next
I
to
mean-
the.
I think it would crawl out anyway and grab whatever bodies it
Like-
wants.
Yeah.
He
I
can
mean,
crawl
like,
out even a single time during our fight.
it's.
I still feel like it's makes sense to kill such a creature, no matter the odds. Villagers
Well,
might get
like it.
curious and what might be in this cave. They're just
Yeah.
simply
If you
unsafe.
saw, I did notice, to give a little bit of what it can do, I saw it shoot some kind of green light at one of them, and
And that's
Hmm.
yeah.
it seemed to
that's an
draw
area.
the life out of him.
I mean, drawing the life. A steel blade does
how-
the same, no?
How did you describe it, Reg? Did his skin turn grey, like he cracked, or
It was like he reached advanced decomposition in a single moment.
Yeah, I'd rather not rot away right now.
I mean, neither would I want the villagers to. Eventually, that Nothic is going to get hungry and it's going to
But
come
that
out.
place
and
was occupied by the Red Brands for all this entire time, and that thing was.
Why?
there,
And they
wasn't
may
it?
have been feeding him the fucking villagers they've been murdering.
That's a good
I do
point.
I do agree with Lucian that it is unlikely that he would venture out with so much food available.
I would say in.
Let
it'd be
us
nice
not
to-
delay the inevitable. We'll have to kill him either or. I'd rather do it now.
I would rather delay this because I do not think we should take care of this fight right now. We could place some traps around the chasm, maybe, to keep him inside.
Do we have any traps?
I don't know, but we
I'm
could
not
tell
trapping
the...
myself.
We could tell, I don't know, maybe the farmers and stuff have them.
You
Yeah,
think
or-
farmers just have traps enough for a Nothic? I think they're pretty well opportunistic. They might be smart creatures, especially where you want to send the farmers to set up traps here.
I'm not saying the farmers should do that. I'm saying we can do that if we have the
I'm not
right
trapping
tools
myself.
for the job.
We still need to go here to get the potion anyway.
We can do that. I don't think that thing's gonna attack us when we go there. It didn't do anything when we were there.
If we go in,
So be it.
and
But still,
it
also,
comes out.
you did forget the bodies. They will start rotting, and depending on the winds, that rot might start plaguing the village. That's why I wanted to bring the
deep
bodies
enough
out
on
the
it.
forest.
Deep enough.
It's inside a building over there. I don't think it's gonna reach that far. It's not. It's
I
like
think
a
he'll
rotting
likely drag
dragon.
them.
Well, I see how you've never been around dead bodies. They'll stink up the entire area.
Oh. Just out of character? Damn. Because I don't think we don't know Lucian and Garen's backstory, do we?
Ooh.
I don't think we know. I think we know very little of each other's backstories at
Yeah,
this point.
yeah.
I think the most backstory you have is yours. That you used to
Yeah.
be at least
Something.
somehow in league with the Red Brands.
Well, I don't know if you would know exactly that. You know, I was aware of them.
I just know that he's a scoundrel in his life,
Yeah.
but that's all I know.
We could consult with the mayor to see if he has any traps we can get and put around.
The mayor's not going to have any traps. It'll most
Well,
likely be with the general stores, possibly the mining supplies or the farmers.
Nevertheless, we have to get. I mean, might as well just
Potion.
go in there, get the potion, scout the area, and then make our decision.
Yes.
No?
I think if the opportunity presents itself, will we take it? But if it doesn't, we'll simply go in, get the potion, and we'll give a
Bodies.
warning that they should prepare something, at least something to block it. So we can come back later.
The bodies we can access, we should take those at least.
That's also true.
That's fair.
I mean,
That's
just do what we can. If the Nothic comes out and tries to attack us, we kill it. It's that simple.
Can we throw... How do you
boys.
feel... I understand your desire to return things to nature, Arensol. How do you feel about the goblin and the bugbears? I'd rather make sure to keep that thing well fed, so it does not come out anytime soon.
I guess we can throw them in there.
Sounds good.
I think everything deserves to return to nature, but
We can return them,
Nothic.
that thing.
Nothic is still gotta eat, and at one point the Nothic will also pass away.
So I think, is that kind of our plan? We'll go in, if it pops
Take the
out,
bodies in.
we'll see what happens.
Get the bodies we can, throw the goblins in,
Oh,
and
Throw the goblin, bugbear, Arensol will help
Before
you.
that, do the mining people have mining explosives?
Oh,
Explosives. You want to ask the
Yeah,
miners?
Yeah.
We need to. We were gonna go do that when we went to the mining supplies after this.
yeah, that's the thing for
We'll
after.
just do that first.
Okay.
Don't think we really would. I mean, we can't
I
really.
think we're, there's a lot of us here.
Yeah, it's not
I
really
feel
that big of
confident
a
enough.
concern.
Yeah.
So, do we think that's a fair compromise?
Hi, indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Deal with the
that's fine.
bodies. Deal with the bodies we can access. Get the potion, and if the Nothic comes out, then we kill it.
Okay, well, I guess I will lead the way stealthily,
Okay, well,
if that is fine with everyone.
Okay.
Oh, guidance and
Swap ahead.
stealth.
Oh, guidance. With guidance, is
Stealth,
it?
yeah. Yeah, you get guidance. You get a D4.
So I'll just roll my D4.
Haven, I
How
know
do
you
I do it? Do I
can't
click
really
stealth
see
and
in the
then roll a
dark.
D4?
Just click
Oh,
stop
like-
and then before.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
12 stealth.
That.
Yeah, you might want to roll a one before.
You might want that guidance, yeah.
Also, I'm going to move you guys here.
Oh, no.
I
Oh, we
Oh.
left here. Look at this.
Dude, look at
A
this
day later.
slaughter. So I guess we're not being too quiet, but we'll just move along, I suppose. Well,
I'm
what would our
waiting at the
form?
entrance.
You're waiting by the
Deal with
entrance.
the potion?
So are you?
Ooh.
I mean, Wood Heal, are you going to be like scouting out the area? Because I mean, they have to light a torch to see.
Oh yes. So what do I see? I suppose I'll kind of come like maybe here by this column and just kind of scan around. No, you know what? I'll stick to here.
Yeah, you reach this place. It's a cold breeze fills this natural large cavern, carrying with it the faint of a lot of decaying flesh.
Mm.
It's very thick in here. This cavern is flanked by two rough stone columns, which you used for cover quite a bit, actually.
Mm-hmm.
They support a 20-foot high ceiling. Two archwood ridges span the chasm.
Are any of the bodies that we had lined up gone?
Nope,
They're all in the same place.
they're all in
Okay.
the same place still.
I'll go back to the party, kind of let them know what's happening. There's a path that leads to the hall or to the workshop. To the left, it may be a little bit safer.
We'll still have to get the bodies out of here, and I believe there's still a body in the prison cells, so we'll have to drag them quite a bit. But I
there?
think
You already freed
Oh, yeah.
everyone from
Quarian
the prison
wants
cells,
to-
though.
Oh, he's talking about this body in the corner.
Oh, that one guy.
So, okay.
Well,
We'll go do. I guess will we go do the potion thing, and then we'll start clearing the bodies.
Okay.
Okay,
Who'd like to-
I'll,
Who does
I'll
the
guide you
potion
with
thing?
the potion.
Could you
I'll
help
help
me
him.
with the potion?
Yeah.
You do the potion thing? Okay.
Because can I just go to your room directly, or do you want me to walk for every single one?
I mean, just go to the room directly. There you go.
I'll
Okay.
use light.
Oh.
I use the light cantrip to give you like
You lose light
regular
cantrip.
visibility. Yeah.
You use what else?
Guidance on the potion brewer man.
Guidance of the potion brewer man. Go ahead and roll me a intelligence alchemist supplies roll.
Okay, I just have since I'm proficient in alchemist supply. Here we go. And then I have a 1d4 to it as well, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'll give him the help action as well. Okay.
And
Okay,
I guess
18?
1d4.
Oh,
20.
that's a roll 20.
You successfully move around the vials, cook some stuff here and there, use fire, boil things, distill things, and at the end you have this pale white liquid inside of this vial, successfully completing an invisibility potion.
Do I know how much it would, like, long it would last with my?
Sure. Let me give you the description. There you go.
Ooh. Oh, an hour?
That is quite nice. I do think I brewed myself something quite great here. Oh, well, Kevin, I'll pocket it for now if you ever want it, or will you may want it.
I'm not the stealthiest of the group. I think it'd be better suiting for your soft heal.
I might give it to Woodheal if he requires it, but otherwise I'll just keep it in my backpack for now.
Good idea. I think he grabbed one anyway from when we were looting this place.
All right.
So
Well,
one
if
for
I
each of
ever
you.
need to, well, disguise myself, or well, not be seen, I guess I could enjoy. I'm not sure how good the flavor is, but I think I do.
Potions tend to not taste the greatest, from what I've noticed.
Yeah, they could use some flavoring, but don't really have the resources here. All right, well, I'll go to the prison cell and get the body from there.
Okay.
And
Now the
start dragging
bodies.
them out.
For dragging out the bodies, I'm not gonna ask you guys to do anything specific. We could just time skip.
Skip.
Bodies are outside.
Yeah.
Okay.
But do you actually want to take
wants
the
to bury them.
bodies outside? What's the
He wants-
point?
he
That
wants
thing's
to
gonna eat them
bury-
anyway.
Aaron
He wants to
Salt.
bury them.
Is it bury or leave them to nature?
Leave them
You wanna
to,
bury the
leave them
people
to
that you
nature.
scrunched to death
So we-
with your foot.
Yes. Okay. Have you ever smelled a dead body before?
You don't need to smell it. That thing's gonna eat them. He's gonna eat
Have you
them all.
ever been within like a kilometer of a dead body?
Yeah,
I don't know,
I'm within.
maybe.
Bro, I'm
They
looking at
smell
them right now.
horrible, and anywhere near a place of like people, they would
Yeah.
literally start disease.
All right. What do you do with the headless corpse?
Oh, same.
Yarno?
Same thing.
Toss it in there.
Yeah, toss him in the forest.
Okay. So after a couple hours, well, not a couple hours. Like if everyone's helping him, who's helping him? Just asking.
I'll help.
I suppose.
I'm helping.
Alright, you guys are helping carrying some corpses. In which case, this can end within the hour.
Okay.
Mhm.
What's happening with the? I'm using light to get around.
Mhm.
Fuck stealth at this point. What's happening with the Nothic? Is it just like running around in the chasm like a little goober?
You don't see him.
Oh.
You peek into the chasm, but you don't really like see him easily. You want to roll perception to find him?
Oh, what's he under the
So-
bridge? Peek under the bridge, mayhaps. If you can see it.
I'll roll a perception.
Yeah, why not
I'll
poke it
roll-
with a stick while you're at
I'll
it,
roll,
huh?
I'll roll, I'll roll a perception to take a peek. Take a look.
Okay.
Oh,
Nope.
16.
No clue
Nope,
where
he's
it
not
is.
No clue. Okay. A
You
shrug.
only, you only see several rotted and eaten up corpses.
Sure.
It appears he particularly likes to nibble on the rotten flesh.
I see. I see.
See, this
You
thing is
also
a rotten
spot-
flesh-eating machine.
A corpse that is not of the Red Wrens or a goblin.
Oh
Okay.
no! What is?
Can we identify what it is?
Can I? Yeah. Can I? I'm gonna hang on. I'm gonna get a piece of rope, make a slip knot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm gonna mage hand down the rope to grab onto that corpse and pull it up.
You're going down
So that
yourself?
No,
What
I'm
about
using the
the-
mage hand to lead the rope down and hook it around like a limb and then pull up the corpse.
We have
Okay.
the fishing equipment.
You're gonna fish
No, I'll use the rope mage hand trick.
That's fucked up and
Okay.
evil. Alright. As you do that, you tie the rope around the corpse and you start lifting it up when
When?
Oh,
this guy comes out,
There it is.
cuts the rope with his claws, and
Uh-oh.
says,
That's,
No. Fold is left here. Leave.
what do you say?
Nothic. When was this person dropped off here?
Like a 10 day ago.
10 days ago. Did they say anything about him?
No.
I see.
Well, I know who he is. I can tell you.
Oh,
Will you?
Maybe if you bring me another one.
Let's just bring one of the
Another,
bodies.
another corpse?
Yeah, we'll just bring him
Okay.
around the body.
Alright, you
I see,
drop
I-
him another body of the
guess we-
Ruffins?
yeah, just one of the bodies.
can we toss him
Right.
with a Fiaro?
Take the one whose neck you scrunched.
You drop him in?
Sure.
Yes. This one here. The one you wanted. His name, I believe, is Thel. A woodcarver.
Yeah.
A wood carver.
How?
Must be
No,
done.
he's a
Oh,
wood
no.
carver.
I know
Hey.
many things. He looks at you.
Spooky.
Roll. Roll me a charisma deception check right now.
A charisma deception check. Ooh, okay.
Oh shit.
Okay, charisma deception. We should be fine on that one. That's like... We're so in.
Are you?
Oh.
Well, that's too low.
Oh, what?
Oh,
Huh?
damn.
That's crazy.
You feel as if your
20.
mind is probed as you look into the eye of the Nothic. I know a lot, Caven. About you, too.
I don't like I don't quite like the situation as much.
I'm staying out of that thing's view. I don't want to look at it.
You should probably tap on his shoulder and get him out of that.
I'm gonna back away to like the edge of like the cliff so he can't see me anymore. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Nuh-uh.
I look at the
Alright.
Nothic. Is this the husband of the woman and father of the children who've been imprisoned here?
He looks at you, Arancel. Roll me a deception check.
Holy shit. He is
I
open with an
didn't
I
try.
do not try to avoid. I gaze directly at his eyes.
You gaze directly into the Nothic's eyes. He gazes back. You feel your mind being probed. He says, huh. Yes, that he is, Arancel. That he is.
Then you must know my feelings about it as well.
Well, of course. But this is my food. This is a dead man as well. What hurt is there in leaving him to me?
Hmm.
I rather respect the dead. And seems like you have very little of that.
No. I respect it a lot. They're delicious.
Hmm. I think we should come to a deal.
A deal for nothing, yeah.
Okay.
I think we.
Here's the thing. The people that used to bring bodies here, they're not here anymore. So there isn't going to be much of a food supply anymore after this.
I know
However,
that.
we can bring all their bodies here. I don't mind about that. So even though this guy does.
The Nothic
But
looks
what
at
are you
you
going to do afterwards?
as well. Roll deception.
Mm-hmm. Deception.
Ooh, 20.
Ooh.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Damn.
Fairly
I'll
high,
take off the.
but not high
Yeah.
enough.
What the fuck?
Good.
Hmm.
That's gross. That's nasty.
Disgusting.
Just so you guys know, you guys are rolling against the Nothic's insight. And he's not
Right.
rolling
Oh.
low at all. He's rolling pretty high.
Oh, that's a lot of wisdom.
Wait, has he beaten? Okay.
He beat
okay.
a 17, yes, and beat a
Oh.
20.
Guys, we weren't sneaking in here.
Well,
I
he's.
told you there's no reason to do this.
Oh, wait. Hold up.
Mm-hmm.
I have Fey ancestry.
Yes. Oh, okay. No, you know what? You're right. I apologize, Arancel. You are immune to this.
He knows
Hmm.
nothing about these.
Wait,
knows
they're
nothing
being
about you.
charmed? They're being charmed?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
You
I'm
are immune
scared dead in the Nothic's eyes. I guess I can replay my part then.
No. The only thing he knows is your name from the others' minds.
Well, I still want to know what he's going to do afterwards. I didn't ask what his plan is after he takes over all those
My
bodies that
plan?
are here.
Well, after I
Mhm.
finish my food, I suppose I'll have to search somewhere else to be. Why are you offering?
Hmm.
Are you planning to harm the citizens of this village here?
Oh dear, no, I wouldn't do that.
That's not true at all.
Can I insight him on that one? I don't believe him.
Roll
He's a
insight.
deceptive little bastard.
Oh, I have a bad insight. Never mind. We're cooked.
Okay.
12.
He seems entirely truthful to you. Perhaps he has other plans other than this village.
Okay.
Then what do you plan to do after? Well, you need to know. Get out of here.
Oh, why would you need to know that?
Because I wish to protect this village and any others around it.
Perhaps I will seek somebody else. You see, I like secrets. I like corpses and rotten flesh. It's delicious. But more than that, I like secrets. Arcane secrets. So I would very much like to find somebody who could be a source of them.
Oh.
That's why you were here with Glassstaff, right?
Yes. It was quite the source of them.
What did you learn from Glassstaff, if I may ask?
Oh, a couple of things. I know he came from the Lord's Alliance. I know that his mother didn't love him. I know that he was researching magic and potions. I know that he was rather involved in seeking this Wave Echo Cave.
Damn.
Perhaps that's where I'll be next. The Wave Echo Cave.
Wave Echo Cave. Do I know of such a place?
You know,
Why
you
not,
know of such place. You know of such place. I mentioned it. it was.
This little bastard.
Maybe might be good to. He couldn't have known where Wave Echo Cave was, and surely you can't know either.
Perhaps. But maybe I
Only
can
probed
find
through your
someone who
mind.
does. Like
Hmm.
you.
I have no clue where Wave Echo Cave is, actually.
Roll deception. He's still looking into your mind. You feel the probing.
Is he rolling insight check on me?
Yes.
Okay, tell me when he succeeds. I'm gonna
You're gonna silvery barbs this fucker?
Silvery bombs is fucking.
no.
Yeah, I will.
Oh, no.
Alright,
yeah, I'm
silvery
gonna-
barbs him.
Yeah.
He got a
I'm
net 20
gonna-
against you, by the way.
Well, he got a net 20. I'm gonna silvery bobs him. I'm silvery bobsing him.
Oh no.
Alright, you silvery barbs him. And 15.
Shit.
Those
Over.
are poor rolls, unfortunately.
15 beats me. I got a 4. I rolled a 4 on deception. I hate this. My rolls, even with the massive modifier, my rolls are still terrible. It's over.
Unfortunate.
You see the
I mean,
eye narrowing. He's like, unfortunate. Perhaps somebody else will know. Like one of these goblins or bugbears. They may have known.
Why was I rolling deception against him? I was telling him the truth.
Deception is to try and make it so that he cannot read your mind.
Okay, I see.
Even if you're telling the truth, he's still probing you.
Okay.
How long have you been in here, actually?
Who knows?
So quite a while, I assume.
Either way, I'll stay here and then leave for some greener corpses.
Ew.
Hey, we are planning to kill some orcs.
Yeah, just keep them nice and fed.
That.
How long do you think you might be staying here? There's a lot of corpses.
Oh, the ones that remain here should last me a month or more.
We're just slow eater, eh?
It's a lot of food. And it does not spoil for me. It only ages. It only gets better with age.
So if we were to find an individual who may possibly know where such a place is, we could bring them to you.
Alive? Mayhaps. I could be able to probe him. Leave him with me, and in enough time, I'll know everything about him.
So I suppose as long as you stay here, as long as you have food, we can keep that in mind and possibly bring an individual.
Perhaps.
So be it.
Alright, well,
Right.
what's your name? Nothic?
My name? Have no such thing.
Feel like you really do. Alright.
Let's call him Benjamin.
I like Benjamin.
I like that idea as well. We'll call him Benjamin from now on.
Well, Benji from now on.
Slippery Barbs is, I will say, not a hostile action. It's a charm that only makes the person fail an ability check. Doesn't really cause them damage or hurt them.
Yeah. It doesn't even like make them fail. It makes them re-roll, so you can do it on someone who fails to make them succeed. Silvery Barbs ironically is like a neutral spell.
Okay, let's end around here, by the way, because I think Rua should
Yeah,
go to
we have
sleep.
to go.
I need to get to bed.
Yeah, it's getting late.
Yeah, let's let him go to bed.
Sure.
I do apologize for stepping in and saying, maybe leave this thing live. I just wanted to try and make sure, okay, give it a reason to stay here beyond just the food.
Yeah.
By making us
Well,
think
up
that we
to
might.
me, we will have murdered this monster.
Oh, dude, I want to kill this thing. I just want to keep it here. I just want to know that it's here.
He's just a little
giving you
guy.
information.
He's snacking on his corpses.
He's just a little guy. He's
He's
gonna be a dead
right.
little
He's
guy.
a little guy snacking on just corpses. They're down here and nothing down slope.
He's the little guy
Yeah.
maxing.
Fine, right?
But yeah, I think I'm good to end here.
Mm-hmm.
He's a little guy.
Not a lot. We made a lot of progress.
Yeah.
A lot
Alright.
of social stuff.
Yeah, with that, we'll end session. We're in the middle of ads, actually. Fucked up and evil, I'm sorry.
Fucked up an evil ad break. It's over.
Right at the end, when everybody wanted to watch everything.
Yeah, no,
I'm sorry.
no one pay attention to Bowie. No one pay attention to the map.
What do you mean by that? Just don't miss the forest for the
God.
trees.
You'll miss the forest for the tree.
Why are we talking about trees? Is there something special about one of them or something?
They're surrounding us.
we had a trees.
So it's a treat.
Trees in a forest. The forest is surrounding us. It's a forest with trees. Come on.
Forest full of trees. Yippee!
It's a forest full of trees.
Can I roll up perception to see if I feel like I'm being watched?
All right. Ah, sorry.
Oh no.
Ignore my pain. Anyway, let's go raid somebody. Do you want to, as usual, just raid Legends of Urban-Trees, or you guys have any like
Yeah.
other ideas?
There's Legends of Avantris again.
Legends of Atlas is a good raid target, I think. Although we might have someone else live. Let's take a look at who is live doing what first, and then we. I think that's a good idea. But I think.
I got Regulus doing Dungeons and Dragons.
Wow, what a guy! Crazy.
What a guy.
He's a very cool guy. Very cool DM
It's
from what
pretty
I
cool.
know.
Oh yeah.
I'm
Yo,
not seeing
Pippa is streaming, raid Pippa.
You would raid Pippa. That'd be crazy.
Ugh.
But yeah, I think
alien
I think
creatures.
the group.
Yeah. There's also who I like to call other Regulus that we could raid.
The other Regulus, you mean?
Cabal.
Cabal? Yeah.
Yeah, we could raid Cabal. He's always a
Purple
good raid
Man.
target. Yeah.
Let's keep playing. Minecraft.
Minecraft.
Huh.
I love Minecraft.
Oh,
I
he's
love
playing
Minecraft.
He's playing a Pokemon mod, I think.
Oh boy.
Alright.
Pokemon?
Let's go toss everyone to Cabal. Why not?
Yippee!
He's the grown up Regulus, I guess. Regulus, that's like 6'5" or something.
Damn.
Yeah.
Big reg.
Big weg.
Big rag. All right.
He's Regulus after gym.
After gym.
Regulus after
that.
gym.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for
Thank
staying
you,
with us
guys.
until the
Give
end of
me-
the stream.
Give
See
me,
you guys some
give
other
me a
time.
raid message. Give me a raid message.
Bye bye.
Give me a raid,
Raid
message. I
message.
want raid message. Yeah.
Side quest night.
Dude, all these so many side quests.
Side quest raid.
We got like 15 new objectives in our quest markers.
You guys can choose whichever one you want.
Updated my journal.
Half of them are like going towards the main objective anyway.
I think Ghost, Orcs, and then Druid is the plan thing.
Yeah.
That seems good.
Or Orcs, Ghost, then Druid. Either one of those two orders.
All right. Well, see you guys some other time. Next week or perhaps Friday. Did we say Friday?
That'd be good for Friday, but I don't think we planned it.
We didn't plan Friday.
I don't
but
think we
could do
planned
Friday.
it,
No, I
no.
think we said that's for next.
That was for
week.
Yes.
if Sterling can make it. It's next
Yeah.
week.
Yeah.
That's Friday.
Yes,
Okay.
because at the end of the month, I will not be able to attend, so we will double dip next week.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not sure
If
if, I
that
could
works for
double dip.
everyone.
Just keep that in mind.
Thank you for the hydrate,
Indeed.
great Sofaki. All right.
Onyo.
With that,
Oh, we're ready. You want to